Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Jurassic World Evolution 3 stream. Today, we are going to be starting the Azores Archipelago. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So that's what we're going to be. That's the site that we're going to be starting today. So without any further ado, let's begin, and let's waste no time. So, oh, there is no audio. Wait, hold on. I completely forgot to increase audio here. There we go. Now the audio must be coming through. Yes. Okay, good. Good thing I remembered. Good thing I remembered. Also, I was kind of stupid and I forgot to eat lunch today. So I am hungry. I'm running on 2 chocolate pieces right now, and some hopes and dreams. So the plan is to speed run the site. So let's see how things go. I should have had lunch, but I got way too busy playing Ark Knights. So there is that. Oh my god. It's Jurassic Park, but not really.
Oh boy, I can see John Hammond's influence here.
Influence? This is straight up plagiarism.
Surprised, because despite his hubris, John was a visionary. And to some people, a vision is an intoxicating thing. Even now, people try to continue what they assume were his global ambitions. Thus, we have the site which you see before you. Well, you better learn from Hammond's mistakes, because in this line of work, you rarely get to learn from your own, if you catch my drift.
I do catch your drift.
I'm sure you've all heard the rumors that John Hammond planned for Jurassic Parks all around the world.
Indeed.
Whether the rumors have substance or not is beside the point. Our client dreams of building a theme park in Europe as an homage to Hammond.
Oh, this one's
We
a
are
small
nothing if not fulfillers of
site.
dreams. For the right clients, of course.
Oh, wow. Everything really is closer together in Europe.
We might be
This
cooked
is
here.
One tiny parcel of land.
You're working with the space you have, and I trust you'll do wonders with it.
Alright, total dinosaur prestige. 11k, 11.5k. What the hell is total dinosaur prestige? Shelter coverage 100. Number of juveniles ever released 15. Number of cohabiting species 4. Now, other than the fact that I don't know what dinosaur prestige is, everything else seems easy and achievable. So there is that. What is dinosaur prestige? Okay, first let's work on fixing this enclosure here. Clearly, they took way too much influence from John Hammond and decided to not give the dinosaurs the right environment. And they're basically following his footsteps, trying to ruin everything. Not trying to ruin everything, but they're doing a pretty good job. I can't lie. So where do I want the water to be? Somewhere over here, maybe? Yeah, that's good. Except I don't really like. I mean that works out. But they need more water. So maybe we can have some water over here. I kind of want to make this a bit more natural looking. So let's do that. There we go. It's a heart-shaped lake. They need cover, ground fiber, and ground fruit. Okay, what do you provide? Ground fiber and tall fiber. Ground fiber. You provide everything, so you are a good choice. I'm gonna go with you. And let's see. We can have this be around here, maybe. Wow, these guys require a lot. And they need ground fiber, which this does provide, but not a lot. So we will have to sprinkle some ground fiber, maybe around here. Just sprinkle some around. I don't know why I'm caring so much about aesthetics when my main goal was to like speedrun this. We can maybe have a forest over here. We could maybe have some like trees around here. There we go. And maybe we could have some trees here. Just dot them around a bit. Yeah, that works. There we go. Now the Stegosaurus are happy.
First, comfortable animals are manageable animals.
Oh, that was a quest or
Thank you, Mr.
an
Lambert.
objective.
Security is vitally important to our client, so your expertise is appreciated.
I'm here to advise. And I gotta say, this is a prime opportunity to show the world how secure a part can be in the right hands.
Okay, little bro. You say all that, but these guys can break through this enclosure.
Let's get some down.
Okay. Alright. Increase total dinosaur species to 2. Construct an operational dinosaur encounter. Construct an operational activity center. Dinosaur encounter. So what exactly is a dinosaur encounter? An attraction that allows guests to feed and interact with small and medium-sized herbivores. Best for small herbivores. I see. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to go for is a activity center, because that's the easiest one that we can work on right now. Where is the activity center? There it is. Do we have a nice place to place this down? Maybe somewhere around here, maybe. That's going to work. I have no clue why the game lags so much when I'm moving the buildings, but here we are. Maybe we can have this right over here. I feel like when it comes to park planning, this is a bad idea, but that's all right. There we go. Do you have electricity? You do have electricity, so that's nice. So we have the activity center up and running. Construct an operational dinosaur encounter. Increase total dinosaur species to 2. Now, the total dinosaur species that we need to have, well, not total, but we do need to have 4 cohabiting species. I'm thinking we can make this a cohabiting enclosure because this is fairly empty and that's going to be easy for us to do. Now, do we have a hatchery here somewhere? I don't think we even have a hatchery, do we? Site map. Do we have a hatchery? That's the arrival point. That is the science center, activity center. We have absolutely nothing. We don't have ranger stations. We don't have maintenance facilities. We are so cooked. It's actually insane. Now, can I expand over here? I can build over here. Yes, if that's what I meant. And that's exactly what I meant. So we have a small substation. Do we... wait. Do we have... Okay, we have a substation. Oh, there is the small power plant. There we go. It looked very different. Okay, so I'm quickly going to place the things that we do need. Like... What do you call it? The facilities. So we need a response facility. And this can definitely be placed over here. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's going to work. There we go. We have a response facility. Let's build a maintenance facility, or do we build paleomedical facility first? I say paleomedical. Ooh, we don't have enough space, unfortunately. Actually, we could probably have it be here. Obstructed by tour track. I see. Oh, I can have this be like really into that building. Sure, you know, we are going. This is going to be a bit congested, but like, I'm just going to go with this so that my life is more easier. We're going to be throwing aesthetics away here, as much as I hate to say. Can we please zoom out a bit? I like how I said I'm going to throw aesthetics away, and I'm still trying to figure out what's like a good spot to place this. Sure, that will work. There we go. And then let's quickly have a maintenance facility, which is pretty small, so this does not require a lot of space. Let's have it over here. There we go. And of course, it does not have power. Large substation. I'm gonna go with a small one because a large one is not required here. I'm gonna place it maybe somewhere over here. Sure. And let's connect it to this pylon. Yeah, that will work. Awesome. So we have the basics up and running. I know I said I was going to speedrun this, but I'm really, really slow. Now, where do we have the... Where is the hatchery? There it is. Kinda annoying how inefficiently placed a lot of these are. Does not need to be this horrible of placements. Yeah, I can't even place this anywhere, man. This is actually tragic. Why did the day become so much more dire? Wow, this is absolutely tragic. Okay, I will have to basically place this somewhere over there. There is quite literally no place for me to place this other than over here. I could place this here maybe, but then I need to connect a path. Yeah, I'm just gonna place this over here. And then let's connect a path. I'm gonna try to be a bit efficient here. And also ruin aesthetics. There we go, that works. We will have to replace all the parts later once we are making bank, but right now we are definitely not making bank. So, simple stuff. We have quite a few animals here that can cohabit, and 4 is the limit. Compsognathus is completely fine with all of these. Even pachycephalosaurids, so that's good. I'm gonna release a bunch of small dinosaurs here. I think Oviraptor is also fine with the scavenger. Where is yeah, this is what I'm thinking we go for. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this, an Oviraptor, Ornithomimus, Oviraptor, and we're going to go for the most smallest population size that is required. You don't mind scavengers, do you? I don't think you do. But I think this is going to be a bit annoying to have. Where is the okay, you need pasture 69, water 10, ground fruit 21. I wish there was a way we could compare these stats with other animals. 34, 34, 16. This requires extra stuff, which is kind of annoying. But that's alright. We have no other option. So I'm going to first release 2 Chunkingosauruses, and we have not enough scientists because of course we don't. We have no scientists, in fact. Incredible. So you're a good one. You're hired. Now, how much do I need? I'm gonna go for like the bare minimum here. No, not 15. 9. I see. 9. Who has like a high genetic skill? None of these guys do. This guy is not bad. I want to go for a refresh. This guy's not bad. But like, I'm gonna take the risk and go for a refresh. Okay. Maybe I should not have taken the risk and gone for the refresh. Bit of a horrible move there. Oh my god, these guys are actually horrible, man. I'm cooked. I can't even refresh again. 1 2 2 2 1 1. Incredible. These guys will balance each other out. I'm just gonna go for this and this guy. So we have 5 5. We need a bit more. 6 7 8. This person can help us get to 8. Now we need, that's going to be 2, that's going to be 1, so that's going to be 8, 9, and 6. Anyone else who can help us out here? That's going to be 10, 9, and 6. I want someone who's a bit more balanced, but we don't really have people who are balanced. How many scientists can I hire? Just one more. Okay. Okay, for now, let's see. 211 411. This guy is probably the best bet. So I'm gonna go with him. Okay, we have 9. Is that enough? Yes, that's enough. There we go. There we go. So this is going to be the, this is going to be the cohabitation place. Is this a viewing gallery? Yes. Okay. That's a cool looking viewing gallery. Lack of amenities and lack of shelters. Right. Okay. That's going to be a bit difficult to manage, but I can do that. So let's first work on the restrooms here. I'm gonna have a shelter over here. And I'm going to have a restroom maybe here. Sorry. A restroom over here and shelter over here. There we go. And there is, of course, not enough space. Why do I do this to myself? Yeah, we're going to have to squeeze this a bit. Come on. Come on. Building constraint. Can I do this? I'm actually gonna crash out. Can I have this be here then? Yes, I can. That will do the job. There we go. Now we need electricity to be over here as well. Should have actually gone for the large substation. Can't even lie. Big mistake. Okay, I'm gonna have this be here. And then, which is the closest pylon? This is the closest pylon? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's go to management view. Shelter is looking good. Restrooms are looking good. Transportation is absolutely horrible, but we will have to figure out how to solve that later. Now, amenities is what we need to work on next. But before I do that, is Chunkingosaurus ready? Yes. Okay. So we need 2. We need 2 of these guys. So let's release this. And then I'm going to cook up the other one and release them together. I think that's a good idea. Oh, right. We don't have a ranger post here. Yeah, this works. Add Ranger Team 1. There we go. And there we go. Interesting that the Ranger teams are automatically selected to have Jurassic Park skins. But wait, no, they don't. Then why did it say that they had the Jurassic Park skins? Let's just do that. There we go. Jurassic World, Jurassic Park. There we go. Do we have like a Jurassic Park skin for the MVU? Probably not. Oh my god, we do? What? I did not know that. That's a beautiful skin. Nice, okay. Let's quickly make another one. There we go. I really want to add upgrades, but we don't have enough money to even add upgrades. And we also need to have maintenance posts. Right, okay. So let's see. Let's have one here. Let's maximize this a bit. Yeah, let's have one here. Right in front of the maintenance building, actually. There we go. Assign team 1. And then let's go here. Select eggs. Oh, now we get 3. Now we get 3. Really, really funny. I'm not gonna have you. I'm not gonna have you. Actually, what are the traits of this dinosaur? Oh, I can't even see the traits. Fantastic. I'm pretty sure these guys only require 1, right? Wait, how many population? Yeah, +1. So I'm going to just have 1, honestly. I'm just going to have 1. So let's begin incubation. I really want to minimize the amount of dinosaurs here. Yo, welcome Nanashi. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. How's it going? It's going good. It's going good. We are in Jurassic Park. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Right now I'm a bit of in a struggle because the guests are being annoying and they require me to have everything sorted out as soon as the park is open. So that's fantastic. I think this should be a good spot. Perchance. Yeah, I'm just gonna have this be here. Come on. Okay, can I have it be here? Yes, I can. Oh, we're gonna have to replace the parts as well. You really do love dinosaurs, huh? I love dinosaurs. It is... I said this to Lever. If I had the opportunity to go back in time and see an actual living, breathing dinosaur, and the second I came back to the present, I died, I would take the offer. I'm willing to go for that. I love dinosaurs so much. That's probably an understatement. Let's see, 82. Well, okay, if you look at the way I create parks and how horrible I keep the dinosaurs, like how horrible of a situation I keep the dinosaurs in, maybe you don't get that feeling, but like I promise, I do love dinosaurs. Okay, so we have the shopping one up and going. We gotta have the drinks up and going. So let's have one. Can I have one here? Ooh, yes. Okay, this makes my life easier. How is the path not connected? There we go. Let's see. Which is the highest one? 46. 46 it is. So basically, to give you like a quick explanation of what this game is basically you have to like go around the world and basically fix up dinosaur theme parks and make them successful, right? So that's the plan. What if dinosaurs were not as you expected? I think dinosaurs, like let's say we actually had the opportunity to go back in time and see them. I genuinely think like no matter like we have done so much speculation, but no matter how much like we know about them, they're never going to be like we expected, right? There's only so much you can learn from the fossils, and I'm willing to like, what do you say? I understand that. I know they're not going to be uh they're not going to be exactly how we imagine them to be, and that's all right. Like I just love them. They are like okay, you go to like museums, right? And you see the fossils and everything, and you just stand there and you're like, I cannot believe this thing existed on our planet. There's quite literally no other group of animals that even come close to the aura dinosaurs had. Like they were insane. I'm just going to keep glazing dinosaurs if you haven't figured it out. I just love them, man. I think the fact that they're extinct is also makes them even like more exciting to learn about, because it's like a mystery, right? You learn more about them, but you will never truly know how they were. Damn, you're so passionate. It's inspiring. That's I'm happy to hear that. The only topic that I've dedicated my life to, extinct reptiles. But yes, I am very passionate about them. Lamona, go on. You love them, don't you? I do. Speaking of dinosaurs, we have two ready to go. Release that, and let's release that. Can I just say these guys have probably my favorite name ever. Their names are Chunkingosaurus. Chunkingosaurus. Genuinely the best name to ever exist. And they're so tiny, man. They're so tiny. You could like have them in your living room, just chilling. Other than the fact that you would get impaled by the spikes, but they're cool. They're cool. What's your favorite dinosaur except the T-Rex? Ooh, that's a hard question. That is a very difficult question. I'm such a T-Rex fanboy. Ooh. I would probably have to go with the Brachiosaur. Is it really do I really have to go with the Brachiosaur though? Even I don't know. I haven't really thought about what other dinosaurs are like. My like the dinosaurs that I like are really really basic, like the ones that everybody likes. But I guess Brachiosaurs is would be my second option. The reason why I like T-Rex, other than it being like the best thing to ever exist, is it's the first ever dinosaur that I saw. So I'm attached to it. I was switching TV channels looking for something to watch, and then I had like the final scene of Jurassic Park pop up on my TV, and my sister was like, "Yo, we should have watched this movie," and she explains to me like, "Hey, this is Jurassic Park, and these are dinosaurs," and I had no clue dinosaurs existed until then. So if it wasn't for her explaining like those were dinosaurs, I would have genuinely thought there were some like fake creatures for a long time. So there is that. I should be making progress right now, but I'm yapping. So I'm gonna quickly do this. Add some ground leaf. Come on, guys. If you explore a bit, you guys are gonna know that everything is over. Lamo, at that point, just call them big chungus. Exactly. I literally said that in one of the previous streams. Big chungus. Big chungus dinosaur. That's exactly why I said except T-Rex. Yeah, I think instead of going off track and yapping, yes, T-Rex would be. I mean, Brachiosaur would be my second choice. Hey, there's nothing wrong with liking basics. Basic things are often good. That's why people like them. That is true. Nanashi with the big brain statements. We have a stegosaur that's blocking the tour vehicles. Interesting. Let's hope the tour vehicles don't get tagomized. Okay, so these guys are good. Now we will have to cook up. Okay, hold on. Before I do that, so much to do, man. So much to do. Okay, these are at a profit. I swear, if the guests start complaining, they have like a lack of amenities and stuff, I'm gonna crash out. I think this might be a good spot to have a hotel. Sure, why not? Okay, that's done. All right, so we need 4 cohabiting species. Next one, who's going to be the next one? I'm gonna go with these guys. Oh right, I need to build a science center. I forgot. Okay. This is a horrible placement of buildings right here. Does this count as a path? No, it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Because it had to make my life difficult. Ooh, we can squeeze this in here. Let's go. I also played the Jurassic Park game for PS2, which also was about creating an amusement park. Was it by any chance called Jurassic Park Operation Genesis? I don't know if it was available for PS2. I genuinely have no clue. But if it is Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, then that is such a goated game. Like it is genuinely, like, all the Jurassic Park fans out there love that game so much. Okay, you need to have 5+ population. That is insane. Genuinely does not need to be like that. Okay, you're going to be a male. And you're going to be a male. There we go. All right. Let's cook you up. Yes, that's the one. Let's go. Let's go. Actually, the best, I'm gonna say it, I think Jurassic Park Operation Genesis is so much more fun than Jurassic World Evolution. Jurassic World Evolution has a lot more features and all of that. Like it's definitely good. By no means am I crapping on this game, but like, oh man, Jurassic Park Operation Genesis is just is something else. It feels like home, basically. I hate how the customers are always complaining. It's pretty much the same over here. It's pretty much the same over here. This is why once I'm done with this park, I'm gonna release a T-Rex and I'm gonna have the T-Rex eat everyone. There we go. We have some homalocephales. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for them to explore the area a bit. And there we go. That's now at 2. Construct an operational dinosaur encounter. That's going to be kind of difficult. Okay, what do you need? Ground fiber, ground leaf, water. There is no... Can you please explore the enclosure a bit? Oh my god. These guys are super annoying. What was the things that these guys needed? Ground fruit. I see. When I was little, I was still stupid, and I don't know that you have to put the hatchery inside the enclosure, lol. I mean, to be fair, if you have the dinosaurs running around the park, I think it's still cool. Yeah, sure, there will be a few casualties, but like, you know, it tends to happen. It tends to happen. I say, as long as the dinosaurs are happy, it doesn't really matter. Okay, these guys require ground fiber. Unless they can be happy with the ground fiber over here. You know what I did? I hatched the dinosaur, sedate them using the helicopter, and then move them manually inside the enclosure. I see. That sounds right. That sounds right. Okay, so they do have enough water, but they require ground leaf. What the hell is ground leaf? Where is ground leaf? Oh, there it is. So we're going to have some ground leaf around here. There we go. And they need some ground fiber. There we go. Now these guys are happy. Awesome. Now we will have to cook up another dinosaur. Probably going to go with the Oviraptor. I think that's a good choice. But we don't have enough skill. We can go for Ornithomimus. But they require 6+ population. That's kind of annoying. Compsognathus. 5. I'm gonna go with the compies. There we go. That's all. That's all happening within the vicinity of the visitors. Hey, the visitors get like a direct view. Oh my god! Actually diabolical. Who designed this tour? Ah yes, I love when my tour runs over people. Incredible. Diabolical. Who designed this? I swear, if we have a storm, I'm going to crash out. I hope this is just a overcast weather. I feel like it's going to be a storm. Okay, good. Okay, now what was the population requirement? 5. Okay, so which one has the worst genetics? I'm gonna not have you. Let's have you and you be the male. Sure. And let's cook these up.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
They got the first class Viola. Oh yeah, the weather can also kill the dinosaurs, can't they? I don't know if they can kill the dinosaurs, but they agitate the dinosaurs, and that usually causes problems. Like they might escape their enclosure if the fences aren't strong enough, which in this case, they aren't, because these stegosaurs require a fence level of 5, and these are 2. So if these stegosaurus decide to basically lose their minds and crash out, they can basically break this easily. Okay, we have the compies ready to go. Let's go. Nice. There we go. Oh wait, are these guys okay with the compies? Okay. They don't hate the compies, but they're neutral to it. And I think the Chunkingosauruses are pretty much the same. Yes, question mark? Yes, question mark. Okay. Where the hell are the compies? I swear, I cannot believe they modeled these guys. These guys are so tiny. Look at them. Okay, what do you need? You need arid and meat. Okay. So I'm gonna place like a... Okay, let's wait for this guy to move. Let them fight. So what I'm doing is we have to reach a cohabitation species number of 4. And we have 3 here, so I'm going to have to release 1 more dinosaur that can cohabit with these guys. So that's the plan. And we're already at 2 stars, which is not bad at all. Now, what is bad is the fact that I forgot to place a ranger post. So let's actually do... Let's fix that. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay. Now, where the guacamole is this? There it is. Obstructed by compy. Okay, I will have to basically wait for them to move away. I like, something that's really annoying is that the way these guys travel is by hopping around, which I think is kind of cute. but also really annoying because I get really nauseous trying to like keep a track of them. The compy is gonna start eating the other dinosaurs, aren't they? Luckily, no. Luckily, no. I don't think these guys can actually kill any dinosaurs. I know they can hunt down humans probably, but no dinosaurs. So that's good. And these guys are a good dinosaur, like a meat-eating dinosaur to have within a herbivore enclosure. Luckily, the compies are all right. Other than the fact that I don't know where the hell to place this. Sure, this can be over here. Why not? And we will have to have some arid stuff here. Yeah, let's add some colors. Now, where are the compy? Like, okay, you cannot tell that a compy is in this enclosure. But there are compies. Edit environment. There we go. I'm gonna dibble dabble some sand around here. Kind of make it look a bit nice. There we go. I think that's all their requirements. Yes, nice. Watching the T-Rex at the smaller eat the smaller dinos was very satisfying scene, but it costs money. Absolutely. The T-Rex is actually really expensive. Where's the T-Rex? There it is. Yeah, I don't even... Yeah, I need 2.5 million for the T-Rex, which is absolutely insane. Oh, I think my stream might have crashed. No, it's still going on. Yeah, okay, it's still going on. I thought my stream crashed. There we go. My electricity was acting a bit weird. Alright, now let's quickly cook up. I could probably drop an ankylosaur in there. Can I? Oh, you don't like stegosauroids or saurids. That's kind of pee-pee poo-poo. I doubt these... Okay, these guys are definitely gonna kill the compies. Hell nah. Ornithomimus might be the good choice here. Might be a good choice. I'm gonna go with the Ornithomimuses. Why not? Actually, which one of them have the highest appeal? I would expect the Ornithomimus has... No, the Oviraptor has a higher appeal. Okay, so I'm gonna go with you then. You need 4? That's insane. And we don't have enough scientist skill. Why are my scientists so garbage, man? This is a bit tragic. Not a bit. This is actually quite tragic.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
It crashed for a moment, like a few minutes ago, but it's currently okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. I did check OBS. Everything seems to be fine. Of course, my electricity decides to act up when I'm streaming, so that's fantastic. Okay, we have some ornithos ready to go. Oh, they require 6. And you have a bad trait. You are not going to be born. I apologize. You can be a male. There we go. So once we are done with that, number of juveniles ever released. We could probably have a nest here for the stegos to breed. Do we have any male stegos? Of course we don't. Fantastic. So I will probably have to have a nest here for the dinosaurs. Either I have... Ooh, or I could just have an enclosure over here and just choose a dinosaur with like good breeding genes. That might be the way to go. The animation was kind of funny, can't lie. Okay, what do you need? What do you need? You need ground leaf and you need wetland. Okay. Okay, it's a good thing they're exploring this area because I can finally just start expanding stuff over here. So let's see. We can have some wetland be around here. There we go. And some ground leaf. Where is ground leaf? Dot them around the wetland. Come on. Wow, you guys are greedy, man. There we go. Now, I don't think they're going to be happy though. Yeah, because their population is low. So we will have to quickly cook up some more. And my scientists are tired. Of course they are. Of course. Rest, 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 rest. Ooh, we can hire more scientists. Let's go. This is a map I have always wanted since the first game. The second game more like. I do really like this map a lot. I really do like this map a lot. I will say I wish this was a bit bigger. The site is really, really small, but I can definitely see me building a small, not necessarily like a theme park, like a petting zoo kind of, I guess, park over here or a zoo. Like a really small zoo is what I would go for with like small to medium sized animals. But yeah, this is a really, really, really pretty map, especially with like a lagoon area over here. Very cool. The dinos can breed here. Yes, they can. Operation Genesis was faithful to the movie, so the dinosaurs can't breed. In the movie, in the first movie at least, in the first movie, the dinosaurs did manage to end up breeding because they had like frog DNA mixed in, and some frogs can change their gender, which I find really cool. There are fish out there that can change their gender when I think, let's say if the gender or if the population is mostly female and there are no males, the female fish can become a male fish, although it's going to take some time. But they can do that so that they can increase their population, which is really, really cool. And that's kind of what happened in the original movie, where we had, I think, either the raptors breed or the galleys breed. I'm not sure. But yeah, I do know what you mean. I do know what you mean. The original plan was to have them not be able to breed. So yes, that's cool. Life finds a way. Indeed. Life does find a way. Right, okay, I was supposed to hire scientists, which is probably the worst. Like, I hate doing this. I really don't like doing this, mostly because they decided to use actual people's faces, and that kind of makes me feel really bad. At least I think these are actual faces. Originally they went for AI generated faces, but people decided to backlash on that. So there is that. These two are good. You're hired. There we go. And now we've reached the maximum number of scientists. All right, so the cohabitation thing is now done. I am probably going to place a nest over here and have a stegosaurus. Have a male stegosaurus be released. Actually, I don't even have stegosaurus DNA or genome. I am cooked. Where is stegosaurus? Oh, to be fair, I just unlocked stegosaurus, so it's not entirely my fault, but is this okay? What is their population? How much population do you need? So 3+. And there are 4. I see. I should be able to release at least 1 male Stegosaurus. I think that's going to be the plan. And right, I forgot we need to make more Ornithomimuses. There we go.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Can you make aquatic reptiles here, or is it only land dinos? Yes, you can. You can. There are a bunch of aquatic reptiles that you can release into your park, as well as some flying reptiles. So there is that. Actually, you reminded me to check the appeal modifiers. Brachiosaur has the highest appeal modifier. And the T-Rex is here as well. We have raptors. So this is basically all the dinosaurs that were there in Jurassic Park. Okay. I can have the Brachiosaur, the Paras, and the Galleys be together. And I will have to probably make this entire area over here an enclosure. I really hope this is enough. This should be enough for all of these guys. So that's what I'm going to work on. Let's speed things up. All right. Now we need 2. We just need 2. Luckily, these guys have good genetics. So I'm going to do that. And let's do that. Okay. Now if we... Okay. Aquatic reptiles are probably the easiest way to increase our appeal. Total dinosaur prestige. I have no clue what this is. Usually the word appeal is used, but it says prestige. So I don't know what's going on. But I think I might have to just build a gigantic enclosure over here and hope they all coexist. That's going to be the plan. I actually don't think I have enough money to have to build the enclosure here. So I'm gonna wait a bit. And it's probably a good idea to have a, let's see, a viewing gallery here as well. So let's have a viewing gallery around here. There we go.
Ladies
Oh,
and
that's connected. Nice.
have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to
Nice. So we have
magnificent animals.
the guests can basically see every single dinosaur. There we go. Maybe the number of dinosaurs you create. Ooh. But nah, I haven't. Okay, I haven't created 973 dinosaurs just yet. I think it actually might be something related to the appeal modifiers, or the appeal basically. Yeah, it might be something to do with the appeal. So I think they're just using a different term to make me crash out. Where the hell did the Ornithomimuses? Are they out? I thought I released. I'm pretty sure they are out. Did they just run away or something? Yes, they did. Okay, you need cover. Okay, of course you need cover. I'm sorry, Ornithomimuses. You guys are awesome. So I'm gonna place some cover around here, and that's good enough. Nice. I think my favorite design in the entire game is the Ornithomimus, because this is very paleo accurate, and they look really like, these guys basically look like they could exist in real world. Like, I can see these guys being in zoos instead of ostriches or emus. So that's awesome. I love how pretty they are. Very bird-like. Lol, maybe the dinosaurs have their own popularity. For example, T-Rex gonna be more popular compared to the compies. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking as well. Now, how much money are we making? 81,000, which is absolutely tragic, by the way. 81,000. Fire a scientist through their profile in staff center. And I get awarded 150k. That's insane. That is actually insane. I think this is much more easier and this is more worth it. I'm gonna go with that. Watch a dinosaur fall sick. Watch a dinosaur fall sick. Okay, so we are going to have to place a maintenance post here. Add team 2. I'm gonna place a maintenance post here once we've expanded a bit here. Can I just say, the amount of money that is required to replace the paths is absolutely insane. Like, I am actually going to go broke if I try and replace all the paths here with like a different, bigger and better path. Like, no reason for the paths to be that expensive. Like, are you... Whoa, okay, I thought this helicopter was a pteranodon and I was about to just freak out a bit. That would not be funny. That would not be funny at all. Large electrified fence. Sure. I think... Okay, hopefully I have enough money now to start building the enclosure. We will have to construct another power station soon. Let's see. Where do I want this to go? I would like this to go here and then go over here. And we can probably have like a tour go around here. That's going to be the idea. I remember the visitors have their own preferences in Operation Genesis. Like, some just want to see the dinos, while some want them to be accurate. The visitors do have preferences, or we have different types of visitors here, if that makes sense. So we have general guests. We have guests that prefer, I guess, entertainment and... Yeah, basically entertainment. We have guests that are into nature and stuff like that. And we have guests, I think, who are into basically luxury stuff or like materialistic stuff. I think that's what the crown means. But in Operation Genesis, if you like selected a guest, you could see what exactly they liked. Like, you could see their favorite dinosaurs. You could see them holding like gifts that they bought from the gift shop and all that. And I would love to have that much amount of detail for the guests in this game. I think that would be awesome. Now, what's not awesome is the fact that I'm not making profit here. So let's go with this. 77, 88, 98, and 100. There we go. Are you making a profit? Not entirely. Not entirely. Uh, 48 was the highest, I think. Yes. So basically, you have to make sure you decorate, I guess, the features of these shops so that all the types of guests are satisfied. That way you can make more profit. That's what I'm trying to do here. 77. So 77 was the highest. 98. Let's go with 98. And that's 100. Nice. And these will fluctuate based on how many guests you have and the changes you make. So you kind of have to keep a track of them until a certain point at least. 48, 77, 82. 98 and 100. There we go. Nice. BRB, gotta take care of some things. All right. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you I you have to put dinos from the same era. The nerds don't like it if it's not scientifically accurate. I completely forgot that that was a feature in Jurassic World, or not Jurassic World, Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. I know Nanashia isn't here, but like I'm still going to yap about Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. I just like the fact that there was that much amount of detail um, coded in for the guests. And sure, it might be annoying, but I think it was really fun and it was really immersive to see what the guests liked and what made them angry or what they liked about the park. Like that really made you feel like, okay, you're working towards building an actual working theme park. Whereas the evolution games are more I would say especially the third one is more build focused, which is completely fine. But it would be nice to have that amount of detail for stuff. There we go. Now we will have to bring in a power station. I'm just going to build a power station actually, because I don't want to have to do this later. This is a small one. Let's have a large one around here. Where is the substation? There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go with the bigger one. That way, we don't need to worry about the electricity stuff later. Not a big fan of managing these things for sure. Connect that to that. Take a photo worth at least 45k. Add an upgrade to a visitor center. This might be the easiest one to go for actually. So I'm gonna do that first. Ooh, I don't like the path there. Hold on. There we go. Nice. Okay. Now where is the helicopter? There it is. Direct control. I had no clue the MVUs had like a Jurassic Park skin. That's so cool. This should be a banger photo, can't lie. What? Maybe I was a bit too hopeful. There we go. You can ride the heli too here. Yup. You can drive pretty much all the vehicles that are available in the game, even like the tour vehicles, which is awesome. I personally love going into first person perspective and driving the vehicles around. It is so cool. I'm genuinely going to, like, when I build my own park, I'm genuinely going to spend hours just driving around in first person mode. All right, ranger post. No, not ranger post. Maintenance post. There we go. Can I have it be here? Oh, but this entire area is not going to be covered. Fantastic. Love that. There we go. And let's add one around here. Yeah, this should do the job. Team 2. I just realized we haven't added a gate. Might be, I don't know. Might be a good idea. There we go. And I'm going to add a tour that goes around here. But before we do that, we will have to cook up a brachiosaur. Where is the maintenance team? Hello? There we go. Add task. I had returned. Okay, I didn't even, okay. Oh, I read your messages in the wrong order. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. It's going to take some time before I'm as professional as Enchant Lever at streaming and rage baiting. Let's place one here and let's place one next to this one. There we go. Ranger team 4? Hold on. When? Huh? Nah. There was a ranger. There was a response facility already over here. Did I build that? Am I? No. Huh? Wait, hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. There was a response facility already over here. What the Sigma? I'm actually blind. Actually blind. Do that. Oh wait, hold on. Team 1. I'm gonna go with team 2. There we go. Let's go with team 4. Nice. Llama, don't worry about it. Hey, I need to learn some rage baiting skills from Lever. He does say that his love language is rage baiting. Okay, so we have this area ready to go. I am going to go ahead and do some deforestation and ruin the nature around here. There we go. That way I am in control. I want to play God. There we go. Do everything that the original movie says not to do. There we go. Alright. Now all we need is just one brachiosaur. And since we are going with the whole Jurassic Park theme with this site, I'm going to go with the original Brachiosaurus skin. So there is that. This requires maintenance. Fantastic. Where is the maintenance team? There you are. Why even hire these guys? Why even hire these guys if they're not going to do their job? Insane behavior. Let's also clear out the forest around over here. There we go. And we might as well have the tour up and running so that we don't need to worry about this later. Maybe have this somewhere over in the middle. Yes. Okay. Connect that to that. No, that looks so ugly. That looks so ugly. Let's not do that. Sure, that works. Fantastic. Let's go. All right. Edit tour track. Ooh, I can have it like be completely straight. Interesting. Unlike the other one, we are not going to have this run over people because that's not what we're trying to do here. Hello. Okay, now it's just stuck. What's going on? Okay, I might have to bring this back a bit and have it go like so. Actually, I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know if we should have the track go that into the edges of the of the enclosure. So I'm going to have this be a bit away from the edge. And yeah, I'm going to have it be like that. There we go. And we still have the Brachiosaurus cooking, which is a bit insane. Oh man, we are really going to have to invest in some better scientists. Brachiosaurus synthesis complete. Select egg. Nice, good traits, big dubs. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, so we're going to have a Brachy there. We're going to have Velociraptors there. No, that's a joke. Probably going to have Brachys, Paras, and Galleys there. I think that's the plan. I don't know if this cohabiting thing over here was a waste of time, but that's all right. The most annoying one to have is going to be number of juveniles ever released. We need it at 15. My main issue with that is the amount of space we have. I don't think we have enough space. Unless we can have the paras over here. I think that's a good idea. I'm going to have the basic amount of population that is required, and then the rest of the population can be increased via breeding. That is a good idea. Oh my god. Me actually using my brain. Let's go. There we go. I'm pretty sure all we need is one Brachy. So that's going to work. Let's have some paras cooking up. How many paras do we need? We need 4. Now, oh, not you. Okay, I'm going to modify the genome of the para here. I do like this. Oh wait, there are many here. Okay, if there is someone there in the chat who's professional enough with Jurassic World Evolution 3, can someone please explain what Lux is? Does this dinosaur glow in the dark when it's night or something? What's Lux? I'm gonna go with the Jurassic Park one, and for this I'm going to go with like a simple color. That's actually kind of cool. I might just go with that. You know what? That works. I love that. Save and exit. And boom.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Are there myosaurs? Yes, they are. Let me see. View genome library. There we go. So we do have the myosaurs here, which are awesome. Okay. Something that's really cool about them is that the males have incredible eyebrows. Look at that. Look at the eyebrows on that guy. Insane. I love these guys. I really do. All right, we have the Brachy. Oh my god. Can I just say, I know I keep saying this in every stream. This helicopter, no way this helicopter is lifting this thing. And also, the Brachiosaur is going to have all its necks broken. Maybe a few tailbones broken. Definitely going to have some digestion problems, because what the hell is going on over there? This is insane. Like, I don't know if there is a better way to have like a transport animation, but like that's a bit insane. That's a bit insane. I have as much as idea as you are, or you do, yeah. I think the Lux dinosaurs are basically glow in the dark dinosaurs. I might be wrong. Oh my god. Oh my god. This thing can run? That is insane. Imagine a Brachiosaur running towards you. You're cooked. Okay. I am going to have some... Let's see. I want to place this in a way where it's not going to block the tour. I'm going to try and just spread this around a bit. Yeah, I'm just going to... I'm going to try and spread this around a bit. Make things look a bit natural. There we go. We need some wetland. Let's spread things out. There we go. And they need water. I think this is a good spot. Increase this. There we go. And tall nut. Okay. Again, we're gonna go with the spready method here. I want to make things look a bit nice. Okay, wetland is going down. That's all right. That's all right. Wow, this thing requires a lot of tall nuts. That's insane. I'm gonna try and paint some wetland actually. Actually, never mind. Oh my god! Oh my god! I cannot believe you're sitting down. Oh my god, look at that. That... Hello, what? I am speechless. I am speechless. It's gonna kill the Bracky, not gonna lie. Wait, what's gonna kill the Bracky? Oh, the helicopter, yes. I bet we can feel it from kilometers away if it ran. And it's very scary to imagine. If this thing popped up in my neighborhood, I'm so finding a new house. Or no, actually, never mind. I'm doubling down and staying here. I cannot believe that this is the sitting animation for the Bracky. This is like draw me like one of your French girls angle. That is so funny. I love the Bracky. Such an amazing creature. Other than the fact that it requires me to have a diabolical amount of wetland for some reason. Yeah, we can paint this a bit here and there. I'm not really going for aesthetics here, but like I wouldn't mind if I did, you know. There we go. So now that that's done, let's look at the paras. Only 2, but we need 4. Okay. Okay, these both can be the females. Let's do that.
Commencing procedure.
I do need to add some upgrades to the builds here, which I will in a minute.
Incubation personnel.
Release via airlift. And I'm gonna have this be dropped over here. So that area can be for the paras. Now, where exactly is the para? There we go. Time to create more. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Why is bro called Fry? Interesting. I saw there was an image of like an Indian guy, like a portrait of an Indian guy, and his name, I think his last name was Brownie. So the game has a bit more to go in terms of naming characters a bit more appropriately. So there is that. And Bracky probably can't sleep laying down like a cow. Probably. I wonder how like actual Brachiosauruses slept. Why can't I select the Bracky? What's going on? Why am I in this? Standard. There we go. I love this guy so much, or I love this dinosaur so much. It's a female. The Brachy is my mom's favorite dinosaur as well. Select that. You can be a male. And let's not select that. Let's not select that. And let's do this. There we go. So they should be able to breed, and we should be able to have some baby paras running around pretty soon here. Ooh, I did not mean to drop the para right next to the tour track. On the bright side, they have to pay more because they get to see the para from close up. Yeah, how do they with their massive body sleep? I'm thinking maybe like they lay down on their side. Wait, hold on. I was gonna say like elephants, but I've actually never seen elephants sleep. No, I have. But I don't know if they were sleeping. I know elephants can lay down. But to get such a massive body like upright from the laying down position is going to require a lot of energy. This is what I mean. This is why dinosaurs are amazing. You never know anything about them. Well, or probably there is some research that I haven't read about, and there is probably some research done about how they lay down, and now I just sound absolutely dumb. Okay, let's have some water here. And they need some groundnut, so we can sprinkle some groundnuts here and there. Yeah, let's have some here. Ooh, they need wetland as well. I see. As usual, we'll paint around a bit. Although that's not really adding much wetland. That's insane. I will have to increase my painting skills here. I wanna have the wetlands look a bit more realistic, you know? Have them be like dotted around, like puddles of water, if that makes sense. There we go. Yeah, that's good. There we go. They're happy. I think the only problem they have is population, which will be fixed in a minute. Release via airlift. Boom and boom. There we go. Indian Jurassic World Evolution player? Hell yeah, indeed. Can you believe there are Indians out there who love dinosaurs? I am one of them. The 5 Indians who love dinosaurs went absolutely crazy for this game. Welcome, Bede. How are you doing? Elamo, I thought I might be the only Indian who plays this game. Listen, I know it's insane how that's how things can be. That's how things can be, or that's how things can feel. But yeah, it's good to know there are other Indians out there who are into dinosaurs and Jurassic franchise. Cows can't sleep laying down because their own body weight would destroy their own internal organs. Now imagine dinos who are times bigger than cows. I had no clue that their body weight could destroy their internal organs. That's insane. To be honest, I'm not really satisfied with the species they gave us. I'm pretty sure they will be introducing the rest of the species from the previous game. Like half of them are going to be in a free update, and the other half are going to be in DLCs. So there is that. I'm fine with it. But I am looking forward to the rest of the species. Especially there was a dinosaur that I was really looking forward to from the previous game, which I completely forgot. So maybe I wasn't really looking forward to it. Who knows? Alright, I'm pretty sure these guys require medium. Yes, these guys require medium. Okay. I think this would be a good spot for a nest. Let's turn this around. There we go. There we go. Alright, now, what's your problem? You don't have any problems. That's good. That's good. I love the music in the game as well. I'm trying to find... I really do hope that they release like soundtracks of the game on Steam. That would be nice. But nice, we have some paras. Hopefully they breed. And we have some baby dinosaurs because we gotta somehow complete this. And now it's time to cook up some galleys. And galleys are probably gonna be the other dinos that I will be hoping for in terms of creating juveniles. Okay, so that's the Jurassic Park one. How are the males? Right, that's the males. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna stick with that. Boom.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
There we go. Gonna have a bunch of galleys running around, and this is going to be nice. All right, select eggs. Population 4. Oh, we have. Okay, I'm gonna not select this, and we will have 4 dinosaurs ready to go. Let's do that. Boom. All right. As I said, my plan is to speedrun this because I was stupid and I didn't have lunch and I'm hungry. So my motivation to complete this site is hunger. If I don't complete this, I'm going to be hungry. Which is a horrible motivation, but like here we are. I don't know why I did not decide to have lunch. I blame Lever. He like dragged me into Arknights. Okay, I'm gonna place the galleys maybe around... I'm thinking, you know what, let's spread them out a bit so that they realize they do in fact have everything they need. There we go. And once all of them are out, we can have a nest for them as well. Where is the tour vehicle? Ride park tour. There we go. Why is this slow? Why is this slow? There we go. Oh my god, dude, this is what I mean. This is why I love this game. I just want to sit in a tour vehicle and just experience this. I can't experience this in real life, but this is the closest I can get to it. This is amazing. This is what I love this. I love this so much. Oh, this is a nice view. Oh, the para looking at us. Oh my god, this is amazing. We have the brachy over here. By the way, I just googled the cow thing. Turned out it's not cow, it's horses or elephants. I see. I have no clue. I genuinely have no clue. To be fair, in the beginning, people thought Brachiosaur was like an aquatic dinosaur. And they used their like long necks as snorkels. Is that how you say it? Snorkels? To like breathe above water. Look at that. Look at that. Look at I can why haven't I ever noticed how the brachy sits? This is blowing my mind. Complete an expedition to collect fossils. This is kind of easy, but I'm not going to worry about contracts just yet because we have other things that we need to worry about. Oh right, we need to construct an operational dinosaur encounter. Man, screw that. Because I don't know how that works. I'm going to have to learn how that works. Okay, so what's your problem? Okay, can I just say, the galleys have everything they need. Okay, maybe not ground leaf. Maybe not ground leaf. I might have forgotten about that. Let's have some ground leaf dotted around. Wow, they require a lot of ground leaf. That is not funny. I'm going to have to dot around quite a few ground leaves. I don't know why I'm surprised they require a lot of ground leaf. Like, in an actual park, the requirements for an animal to be satisfied would be a lot. Okay, let's speed things up. So we have the galleys over there. Dropped. There we go. Where is ground leaf? There it is. I'm trying to make this look a bit aesthetic.
Asset transportation complete.
Just a bit, not too much. Let's sprinkle some here. Let's sprinkle some there. Let's sprinkle some everywhere. They can sleep lying down, just not for very long time due to the weight reasons. I see. Yeah, and the dinos are very fickle about their food, even in Operation Genesis. Yep. Man, I really hope one day I can play Operation Genesis without having to torrent it. Mostly because every time I've tried pirating anything, my laptop has been attacked by Trojans and I'm traumatized. You might call it skill issue, but I just say I rather not take the risk. Okay, there we go. Nice. All right, so the galleys are now up and running. Now, my main concern about this is that the more population we have, the more the needs are going to be of the dinosaurs. And this is, as you can see, a limited space. When you have a limited space, it's going to be a bit difficult to have all the dinosaurs happy. I am thinking we like kidnap the babies and we have them in the operational dinosaur enclosure, not enclosure, encounter. We might have to do some dino napping here. That might be the way to go. Unless I cannot place babies in there for some reason. Okay, Gallimimus. Ooh, Gallimimus are okay with medium. Wait, hold on. Are Gallimimus okay with small? No valid dinosaurs. I see. Okay, so let's see. Where would be a nice place to have a nest? Not near the water. We don't want the nests being flooded. Multiple nests required for the para. No, this is for the galley. Where do I place the galley nests? Maybe around here? No, I have to place them here. Because the babies are shy for some reason. Sure. Let's place one there. And let's place another one maybe here. Yeah, that works. Why are the paras not happy? What's going on? Hidden from guests. Okay, can I move this? Yes, I can. Okay, maybe we can have this maybe around here. I genuinely don't know why I'm going for aesthetics instead of just speedrunning this, but here we are. Okay. Now we just pray to the Jurassic gods that they start laying eggs. While they do that, I'm going to construct a dinosaur encounter. Ooh, wait, hold on a minute. It's not even that big. Okay. Ooh. Does this need to be connected to Right. Okay, so it does need to be connected. Does it need to be connected? Am I dumb? I am dumb. That's not really the question here. But like, I'm assuming this needs to be connected to the enclosure here for it to actually work. Do you read chat? I do read chat. But I might skip a few chats here and there. I did read your chat. I used to, but I'm not gonna risk myself promoting pirating. Yeah. I might have to wait. Let me have this at all messages. There we go. I might have missed a few chats because YouTube sometimes flags a few messages. So there is that. I hopefully the dinosaur babies can come over here. No path to arrival point. Okay, let's do that. There we go. Oh, that's it.
For this park to impress certain potential clients, it needs to be a thriving business. If you can increase the site's income, my job will be easier, and you'll have even more financial freedom. A win-win if ever I saw one.
Sabotage. Hell nah.
Finch, did I not tell you that security was a focus here? Why exactly are the electric fences down?
Cabot's not to blame. This was an act of sabotage. And it has Extinction Now's fingerprints all over it.
Forgive me if the park being targeted.
I
doesn't
swear,
comfort
if the
me.
Stegosaurus decide to
We
crash
can get
out
it
and
under
escape,
control
I'm gonna
and
crash
keep
out.
Polishing up the park. Nothing to worry about. Nothing at all.
I've done little else but worry since we entered into business together.
Now, what exactly got sabotaged over here?
I won't escalate this, but it must be managed.
Electric fences have shut down across site. I can see that. Thank you very much. The question is, what do I need to do to fix them? I could actually have the ranger, not the ranger, the maintenance team take care of this. Where is the where is the maintenance team? My maintenance team betrayed me. Now, wait, hold on. Where is the maintenance team? For real. Ranger. Now you guys are gonna realize how blind I am. There we go. Maintenance team. I'm going to take direct control. I'm so happy I took direct control because that ranger team was not doing anything. This is absolutely deafening. Can I just say that? That is so deafening. How do I reduce vehicle volume? I can't. Okay, I'm gonna reduce the overall volume for now, so you guys can actually hear my beautiful voice, and then I'm gonna bring back the volume. So I'm gonna have to do this manually. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yes, I will have to reboot the fences. Okay. I don't like the fact that the Stegosauruses are crashing out on me. I'm trying to help you guys out. I'm gonna read the chat in just a minute. Kind of having a problem over here. Okay, so I'm off-roading. Never mind. Do not take my driving license away immediately. I'm gonna do this from the outside, I think. Let's do that. But I will say one of my favorite aspects is not crashing the vehicle, but actually just driving vehicles in this game. I do like the vehicles a lot. If I can stop crashing them and actually drive them, it would be nice. Let's do that. I thought I reboot those fences. This is not it. This is not it. The Stegosaurus are gonna reboot me if I don't do this right. There we go. Oh, I didn't click on them. Okay, it's a skill issue. My apologies. When you're 21 years old, your reflexes are basically cooked. What's going on? Hello? no reason for the vehicle to be doing all that. I will increase the audio just a bit. There we go. Because it's kind of depressing without the audio there. What's actually depressing is my driving skills. So let's finish this quick. Wait, hold on a minute. Why do I need to work on stuff when I can just add tasks? Are you going to fix this on your own? No, you're not going to. This is exactly why I need to take direct control. How did that get fixed? Oh no, they were already rebooting. Okay, I don't understand the game mechanics just yet. So just give me a minute. Good thing we cannot actually run over the guests. Where is... Okay, there we go. All of this requires rebooting. Let's do that. And fix that. Hello? Oh, nice. The Paris are going to have some kids. That's good. That's good. Come on. Oh, I can actually see which ones... I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna actually just give up. There we go. We can just move on with our lives. Thank goodness, because I thought it was a pre-recorded stream. It's not pre-recorded. If I fumble live. Frontier says, Archaeornithomimus is a canon species. The only time it was mentioned in a movie was from a joke. That's interesting. I didn't even know, like, they said it was a canon species. Tired, so I gotta go now, Rex. Thanks for the stream. It's fun talking to you. See you on the next one. Thank you so much for stopping by, Nanashia. I hope you have a good rest of your day. You can actually build maintenance posts inside the enclosure and stuff. They'll automatically take care of the issue. I do have a maintenance post here. There we go. But it's just taking them quite some time. My main concern is I don't want them breaking out. So that's what's my concern here. That's the concern here. All right, we have 3 eggs in the nest. Do we have any more eggs? Eggs. No more eggs. Okay. All right. I'm just going to hope that the maintenance team is going to take care of all of this. Where is the maintenance team? Oh, there it is. All right, so it's already okay. It's fixing the fences. It's fixing the. It's doing it. It's doing the job. That's all right. Okay, now we will have to worry about our profits, and the juvenile stuff. Okay, let's increase the shelter coverage. Hold on. All right, let's have a restroom here.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for...
And an emergency shelter here. There we go. All right, I'm hoping that does the job. We can actually just check over here. There we go, it's 100. Again, Dinosaur Prestige, I'm pretty sure this is the appeal. Just, they have a different name for it, right? No, the appeal is different, but the prestige is different. I see. I might just release a bunch of T-Rexes. I think that's going to be a lot more easier. No, what? We have 4 eggs? That's amazing. That is insane. That's incredible. We have 3 here. So we already, you know, that's a good amount. That's a good amount. Okay. Now I want to go for a lagoon purely because it increases the appeal by a lot. but we don't really have a big enough space to have a lagoon here. We could go for a T-Rex. I think a T-Rex would be a good option. And since the T-Rex is in the appeal modifier, we should probably go for that. I still haven't researched some stuff. And my scientists are tired. Okay. There you go. Boom. Peak gameplay right there. Do you speak Hindi by any chance? So, I can speak a little bit of Hindi. And if someone does speak Hindi, I can understand Hindi. But I'm not fluent in Hindi because that's just not the language I speak. But yes, to basically answer your question, to some degree, if I need to have a conversation with someone, yes, I can understand Hindi, but I'm not fluent in it. I don't think the parrots are gonna break out as long as they're happy. That's good. That's good. Increase a scientist's training level to 2. Have a stegosaur share an enclosure with other like species. Increase knowledge of carnogenome by 50. I'm just going to skip all that. Didn't have to read all that at all. Actually, while the scientists are taking the rest that they require, I'm going to add some upgrades here. Additional... I don't think an additional ranger team is actually required for this one. I think advanced scanners might be more useful for us. Because the site is really, really small. So I really don't see us requiring that. Maintenance facility though, I'm gonna just go with that. I really don't think we require extra ones. Staff center. There we go. Improved costs. Right, we have to research all of this as well. There's a lot to research. There we go, increased output. I don't remember unlocking increased output, but I'm not going to say no to it. Task. Scheduling. I think for the MVU, I might actually just go for an additional MVU. On the off chance things go ooga booga. Science center, storm defense. Why is extraction? Oh, right. No, right. Okay, we are broke. That's fantastic. You're from the south? Yes, I am from the south. Hence my inability to speak Hindi fluently. Alright, we'll have to wait for the money to go up a bit. I'm gonna wait till we have a good amount of money, and then we can just add the next upgrades. Probably going to have to build the Rex enclosure here. We could have raptors as well. Megalodon is the easy way out. But okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go with the dinosaurs that are in here. Why not? Alright, let's increase the radius and let's destroy nature. There we go. Remove all of this. I'm doing this just so I have a clear idea of where the borders are. So this should be good. There we go. How about an aviary? Aviary would be nice. Aviary would be nice. Oh my god, are you serious? Man, I cannot win. Cannot win. Tab to view. I don't care about that.
I don't want to panic anyone more than I'm already panicking myself.
I doubt the dinosaurs are gonna escape, if I'm being honest. I think we are fine.
Tampered with too.
Oh, great. Amazing. Kira will tell the client will tell the press, I'll have a mug shot in the news again, and then...
Okay. Cabot Finch is speaking. We gotta increase the audio. We gotta listen to the wise man here. There we go.
Finished. Din had a good run, I guess.
Focus, Cabot. If we don't get things under control, we'll lose our grip on the park. And that's exactly what Extinction Now wants.
Right, okay. So the maintenance team is rebooting everything. That's
You're
good.
right. And you know what? Kira isn't around to see this whole thing. If
This
we
is
get
going to
some
need
more
a
naturally
maintenance
bred
post.
Dinosaurs in the park before she's back. Maybe take some non-chaotic photographs. Then she won't know that anything happened.
Practical as ever, Finch.
There we go. Power loss. Oh hell nah. Are you trying to break out? Listen, Stegosaur. Do not do that. Do not do that. Come on. Help me out here. I will give you like the 10% of the profit. We can be friends. Really don't need to be doing all that. I think the maintenance team will take care of this. We can just go back to living our life here. Photograph a velociraptor. So we will have to have a raptor in the park. Welcome, Levi. Welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Guests want more food amenities. Do the guests realize that they're pretty close to being eaten? Not eaten, but like getting killed.
If these creatures had remained on a remote island, the world would not be on the verge of collapse.
I created these creatures. They weren't on a remote island.
Will not contain them here. Why are you trying?
I am actually really excited to see where the story goes with Extinction Now. Do they just give up at the end? Are they like, you know what, these guys are too rich, too powerful, I give up. Let's see how things go. Okay, everything is rebooting. That's good. Where is the power station? Are you the power station? You are the power station. Once this reboots, things should be fine. Let's speed things up a bit. There we go. The park is back and operational. I'm going to quickly have the raptors enclosure built over here. Now, before I do that, actually, do I even have raptors? That is a very good question that I need to be asking myself. Right, I don't have raptors. Very funny. Okay, so we will have to... Oh, I haven't even built an expedition center. Wow. Actually cooked. Insane. What's your favorite pterosaur in the game? I would have to say the Geosternbergia, purely because of the crest colors and the patterns. I think that pterosaur has the most beautiful color schemes out of the compared to the other pterosaurs, and to some degree compared to the other like the rest of the creatures. I really like the Geos a lot. Very beautiful looking creatures. All right, so now our only problem is having a raptor, and we haven't built an expedition center because I clearly don't know how to run a park. All right, let's see. Where can we have the expedition center? Can I have it be here? Question mark. Yes, I can. I hope this counts as a path. That should, I think. And that doesn't. Interesting. Connect that. Oh, there's a path here. There we go. Why is my path darker than these paths? Interesting. Either way, we have that done. Improve yield is what I'm going to add. And now we are broke. I cannot believe this. John Hammond would not be proud. He would not be proud. To me, it's... Okay, that pterosaur's name, I for some reason cannot pronounce. I just call it Thanos. I'm just gonna go with that. Mainly because of the colorful beak it has, almost like a toucan. I love I love that comparison you made there with the toucan. That's awesome. It's a really, really like the pterosaurs are really good. I don't like the pteranodons. I don't like how short their crests are. I think that kind of makes them look a bit ugly. I don't know if that's paleo accurate, but pteranodons I'm not like a big fan of. But the Thano the Thana the Thano Thanatos Dracon is pretty cool. In the previous, was it in the previous stream? No, I think it was in the stream before the previous stream. I built like an entire aviary park and I had them in the park, and I do agree. The pterosaurs are really good. Now I had no idea what I was doing. Right, I need. Ooh, we have some babies. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. Wait, the babies are absolutely massive. Wow. Okay, what is your requirement? Okay, you need more wetland. I don't know why my camera is absolutely like crashing out over here. All right, I'm gonna have the wetland go like around the nests maybe. There we go. Yeah, that should do the job. Nice. I like how this para is differently colored. I did notice that sometimes the babies have like a completely different color, and I like that. I like that. Needs maintenance. There we go. That's going to be solved there. Pterosaurs are really good. Experts say they were more diverse than the birds. Estimates suggest there would have been billions of species, judging by the amount of time the birds have been around. That is absolutely insane. Like, okay, oh my god, that's what I. Okay, this is why dinosaurs and just extinct animals in general are so amazing and so interesting, because again, you never know how they truly were, and no matter how much you speculate, it's impossible to have like 100% accurate idea of how they were. I know we've had like a few fossils here and there, which have given us like almost exact look into how like those certain dinosaurs were. But yeah, it's like that. The world was completely different millions of years ago. Like it was a completely different world, and it's just like I get goosebumps just thinking about how beautiful like the animals were during the age of the dinosaurs, or even before that and after that. It's just awesome. It's so fun to think about these extinct animals. Okay, we need to quickly have some raptor genomes cooked up. Wait, is that the only place where the raptor is? That might be the only place where we have the raptor DNA. Right, okay. Oh, we don't have enough money. That's all right. Yeah, it's just super fun speculating about extinct creatures. And you know what? It's even more fun when we discover fossils that give us a glimpse into how these creatures were like, or were, right? Like the Edmontosaurus fossil that was going around recently, or being talked about. The fact that we got to know that they had like hind hoof legs, and they had like interlocking scales on the backside, and they had like a mini sail on their spine and all of that. Like, just getting to learn these small bits and pieces about these creatures is so amazing, and it's so fun. It's almost like a time machine. It's Yeah, that's the closest I feel like we will ever get to actually just having a look at them in the past. Again, if I like, oh my god, it's just so much fun. There was a fossil of an ankylosaurid. I think it was a nodosaur. I might be wrong. It was like an ankylosaurid, or belonged to the ankylosaurus family, which had its entire like uh, top half of the body, I think, well preserved, and people or scientists were able to figure out the color of the ankylosaur, and it was like this rustic color. It was like this maroon red, and it had like counter shading and everything to like hide from predators. And that's, oh my, that is so cool. And whenever I watch videos like that, um like where like, we get a glimpse at the past and how these creatures were, just makes it just makes me so happy. And nano tyrannus is back, so there is that. Welcome back, nano tyrannus, after years of people joking about that. It's actually back. I think you should go for an aviary, a cliffside aviary, like built between two cliffs, like a canyon. Like maybe around here. Or, no, this place is a bit open. If I do build an aviary, it's probably going to be here. Yeah, it probably will have to be around here. But the main problem is we gotta have a raptor up and running soon. So there is that. I'm gonna build a raptor here, and if we do have enough space, I'm gonna work on an aviary. I'm just gonna eyeball how big the aviary is here. Okay, it's not too big. We might be able to have both the aviary and the raptor enclosure around here. That might work out. Okay, let me just put the foundation for an aviary here. Let's see. This is this? Yeah, I like this. This is good. And now it starts crashing out. I'm gonna delete that actually. Hold on. The issue is I might have to build this a bit further away. There we go. There we go. And maybe we could have it be like so. Ooh, I like that. It's like nice and in the corner. Let's go. We have more baby paras. Big W. Big W. We have 12 juveniles. What? Oh wait, we have baby galleys. I did not even notice the baby galleys. What? Let's go. Oh my god, it's so cute. I love them. I love them. I do hope all of them are happy though. Any requirements? No. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, it was a Borea Pelta. I see. Okay. And raise the elevation around the aviary to make it look protected. Okay. Let's see. Probably this, I think. Increase slope, increase fall off, increase intensity. I'm gonna decrease the radius. And this should give us like, yeah, like a mountain in the back. Although it's a bit awkward looking. Maybe if I increase the radius a bit, it could be nice. Okay, let's see. Okay, what if I... Oh, no, that's too big. I don't want to create a secondary mountain here. I think that's good enough. There we go. Oh, I don't like that. Thank God Frontier added an undo button. There we go. That kind of looks trash. I cannot lie. Okay, we had a vision. We had a vision, and we did not succeed there. But hold on. Let me see. Let me like smoothen this out a bit. Hold on. Let me cook. Ooh, we have more babies. That's a bit insane. That I don't think this is what you meant, if I'm being honest. And honestly, I don't know what I was going for either here. Can I smoothen this a bit? Ooh, that's not bad. I will be honest. Terraforming is not my skill here, as you guys have already discovered. But this is good enough, I guess, for now. But we do need to have the raptors up and running here in a minute. Let's do that. And I don't... This is not big enough, I feel like. We might have to expand it a bit here. Or we might have to expand it... Actually, hold on. Let's work on that right now. Constructed by large... Or not constructed. Obstructed. Let me delete that. And... Ooh, I like that. Oh yeah, hold on. Nice. That's a cool aviary shape. Other than the fact that there is an awkward looking mountain in the behind, that's a good aviary. I'm going to have to learn how to work with the terrain and stuff. Still have a lot to learn. I thought you would go for a circular build for the aviary and like make a thick mountain and a waterfall that will flow into the aviary and in a pond. That will be the water source for the pterosaur. I would definitely go for that if it wasn't for the fact that we're in campaign mode and we have an extremely limited space here, as you can see. My main objective is to just complete the objectives and just complete the park and get to 5 stars. Basically speed running stuff here. So I'm sorry to disappoint you. But hopefully we will still have the aviary. No worries. I have like some sandbox videos I want to make. And I really want to just complete the campaign here first. Let's do that. This is going to be a bit of an awkward enclosure for the raptors. Maybe we can go here. Sure, why not? I'm trying to plan out where I would have the amenities and stuff as well. And we can have the aviary viewing gallery be there. This is aesthetics has now been thrown out the window. Maybe we can do that. Sure. There we go. Incredible. This should be enough for the raptors actually, so this shouldn't really be a problem. I'm gonna quickly have the aviary viewing gallery up and running so that I can take a look at how. Ooh, that is not far enough, but that should do the job. That should do the job. The aviary is going to be an eyesore. I apologize. Oh, we can have that right there. There we go. That will do the job. Have a gate around here. Nice. All right, still looks good. Looks good though. The pointy mountains in the back. It feels like it's built in an eroded crater. Okay, I'm happy to hear that. I really want to just finish the campaign and just really deep dive into Sandbox. I still haven't messed around with Sandbox much. I played around a bit here and there, but not enough to understand how Sandbox works. And I have like a lot of cool ideas for not necessarily parks, but I guess islands or like maps I want to create. Now, how far away do we want this to be? I think Sandbox is where my part of this game is. We could just have this in the middle. Yeah, I think this is the easiest. Let's just have it in the middle. There we go. Let's do that. And sure. We will have to have a substation here. And we can have some... Ooh, can we have a monorail run here? Perhaps? We could. Nah. I don't think this is big enough for a monorail. Is it? Nah, it's not. Okay, the dream of having a monorail is now over. Unless we go for Hyperloop, which is a new thing that was introduced. Hold on. Hyperloop. Where is Hyperloop? I completely forgot about Hyperloop. And I haven't researched it. Great. And we don't have the money for it. Also great. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Hyperloop. I'm still gonna go for the Hyperloop. Let's just have this here. And... let's see. Again, the aesthetics have been thrown out the window, but I would like to still make an effort here. Where is the... Oh, there it is. There we go. Oh, we have some light rain, and I'm hoping this is light rain and not a storm, because that would not be funny. And we don't have these connected. Oh, of course you don't have electricity, man. That's insane. Okay, can you just connect over here? Thank you. Nice. Okay. You should add a dome viewing gallery inside the aviary that will give a closer look and eventually give you more stars. That is a good idea. I completely forgot dome viewing galleries are a thing. How did I forget that? Good shout. This might have to place it maybe somewhere, maybe around here. That way it's a bit more balanced. Oh, we could... Oh, hold on. We can do something fun here. We can align this with the pattern here. There we go. And we can have the entrance be... I don't... construct... Wait. Can I just have this be here? I'm pretty sure I can have it be there. I don't know why it's asking me to have a fence. I think this should be fine. Yes, there we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery.
Alright, I'm going to have a repeater here. Because I really don't want to go through the effort of placing another substation. There we go. Right, okay, this requires stuff as well. Okay, who's the most jobless here? Pretty much all of them. Okay, team 1, there we go. And team 7. Okay, the numbers don't make sense, but that's alright. I can't count. Alright, okay, that's all done and finished. Now let's look at the things here. We will eventually have to build some amenities, shelters, and restrooms over here. Because once we have the raptors and the aviary up and running, we're going to have some guests over there. Okay, let's look at the fossils. We can have more. Now, before I do that, actually, hold on. Where is the expedition center? Cheaper expedition, storm defense is probably something I want to add. There we go. Can I... Ooh, okay, so where is the science center? Hold on. Science center. You are the science center. Fossil storage, cheaper research, faster research. Why is extraction capacity grayed out? You need 900k for that? That is insane. That is insane. I'm going to have to take a small loan of $1 million. Are they crashing out? No, they are not. Nice. Okay, we have some money-making stuff over there. We did reach 900k, but I'm gonna wait just a bit before I add the upgrade to the science center. Let's see. Oh, right. We have to have a ranger post here. And a maintenance post. Is this maintenance? Wait, what did I place? Right, that's maintenance. The ranger post is going to be here.
Please be advised that our weather forecast.
Okay, we are going to have a storm. We are going to have a storm. Not good. Ranger team 2. Capture team. There we go. Okay, let's look at the shelter coverage. It's 100, so that's good. We don't need to worry about our guests flying away in a tornado. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna open the shelters. There we go. Nice. Yeah, okay, we have a storm warning now. And of course, everything starts shutting down. Oh, whoa, whoa! Okay, I was not expecting... Nah. I was joking. I was genuinely joking about guests flying into a tornado. I was not expecting a tornado to spawn in my park. This is mad. This is mad. Absolute chaos. Everything is falling apart. Can I just say, how did the park people did not see a 1,000-foot tornado heading towards the park? Maybe they could have given me a little bit more, like they could have warned me in advance. That would be nice. It's okay. Why are people running into the enclosure? Do you want to get attacked by Chunkingosaurus? Okay, we're going to have to quickly fix this. Why is it curved? Oh, right, because there are people in the middle. Ooh, this is not fun. This is I don't remember this happening in Jurassic Park. I know they had a storm, but it wasn't this serious. There was not all of this happening. Um why am I not? Oh, no. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to throw away the aesthetics here for a second. We have the ornithomimus trying to escape here. What is this? What is this? Delete that. There we go. Ornithomimus, come on. Be a good person. Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay, we will have to make a horrible fence here. It doesn't matter. It's going to escape anyway. There it goes. There it goes. Fine. If you're going to escape anyway, fine. I might as well just give up and build a decent fence. There we go. Okay, where is the ranger team? This is insane. Where is the ranger team? Capture team at task. We have an ornithomimus that was too smart. There we go. Open the shelters to avoid political figure casualties. Yep, they added politics in this game. Insane. I do have the shelters open, so there is that. Where is the ornith? What?
Please respond.
How did the ornithomimus get in here? Are you the ornithom? You are an ornithomimus. How did you, buddy? How did you get in there? Was it because the doors were open? Probably. Okay, now we will have to open the shelters so that we can make our money back. There we go. Requires power. Alright, we will have to send a maintenance team to fix that. There you are. There we go. Alright. Was not expecting a 1,000-foot tornado to just spawn in my enclosure. I am okay. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that the compies are still alive and they did not fly away. I'm happy to still have them. Okay, let's extract. When did I get? Oh yeah, never mind. Wait, hold on. Where is the science center? Extraction capacity. There we go. And do that. All right. Things are cooling down a bit, so that's good. To avoid getting sued by wealthy people, especially politicians, open shelters as soon as possible as the disaster strikes. Okay. We have good shelter coverage, so that's good. All right. So now we just have to wait for the raptor genome to be complete, and then we can finally have some raptors and photograph them. What is the minimum raptor population requirement? 2. So you're telling me I didn't need to build such a big enclosure. I'm going to have maybe 3. I think 3 is a good amount. Why is there no electricity yet? Where is the maintenance team? Hello? Oh, this requires... Wait. Oh, this requires fixing. Alright, my apologies. This is a skill issue on my part. Cannot really blame the... I keep calling them rangers. I forget they're called a maintenance team. There we go. Alright, new viable genome. This is a raptor. Ooh, that's a raptor. What happened to the rest of the fossils? Okay, I don't know what's going on. There are some dinosaurs that I cannot get 100% genome of because I just can't seem to find more fossils in the expedition center. So, for example, we have the oviraptor. I don't have 100% of its genome because I cannot find an oviraptor site, because it says all the oviraptor sites are like basically we've extracted all the fossils. So if someone can explain to me what I did wrong, I would really appreciate it. What is going on? Oh, you're a juvenile. Hello. Oh, you just escaped. Okay. How is this still not fixed? How is this still not fixed? I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this.
Got some infrastructure damage.
Oh, I can't even reach it. Okay, hold on. There is still no electricity yet. Why is that?
I'll take it from here.
Oh, it's probably because that substation is broken. Oh, wait, did it get fixed? Oh, let's go. Of course, the second I take the direct control, they get it fixed. Nice. Make sure your dinosaurs have average comfort rating of 100. That's going to be a bit annoying. I try to go for 100, but I can see how it can be annoying. So we basically have no more raptor DNA, so I don't know what's going on. This is Spiroraptor. We've extracted all the Velociraptor DNA. I'm pretty sure you can only find the Velociraptor DNA in Mongolia or China. So we will have to work with the raptors we have here. 88% genome. Oh, I did not know I had Albertosaurus. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm not gonna go for the Jurassic World ones. I'm sorry. I think the Jurassic Park skins are superior. I just feel like the Jurassic World ones are very cartoonish. Maybe not these, but especially Blue. Blue is very much supposed to be a, what do you call it? Like a mascot. Ooh, Jurassic Park 3 raptors are amazing. I'm going to go with I think we go for Tiger Stripe. Yes. Let's edit the traits. There we go. Nice. Alright, soon we're gonna have raptors running around. Hopefully running around inside the enclosure and not outside. So these are fences level 4. Can we see the required fence level here? 5. Okay. Interesting. Select eggs. Make you the male. There we go. And I'm going to go with the pterosaurs next. I'm just going to have 2 raptors for now. And then if you're having trouble increasing our stars, we can worry about them later. Let's not release them into the herbivore enclosure. Mostly because they're going to eat up the compies. And that's not what I would like to happen. I hope these guys are all happy. Ooh, they're not. What's going on? Wetland, ground leaf, cover. Really? Why are the other guys happy, but why are you not happy?
Commencing asset transit.
There we go.
Confirmed.
Add some ground leaf around here.
Fixing it up.
There we go. Let's add some here.
Determine asset delivery.
And now we will have to go through the painful process of painting some wetlands. There we go. And maybe, you know, we have some water flowing in this direction. Nice. Okay. I hope all of you guys are happy. They're happy. The compies are happy. Of course, the compies are happy. Where are the Chunkingosauruses? Chunkingosauruses are happy. And the Ornithos are happy. Nice. Oh my god, this is insane. Right, I think it's time. It's time we remove the nests. Right, there are no eggs. I'm going to remove the nest because we did reach our target over here of 15 juvenile dinosaurs. We have more than 15 here. They're herding. They're herding. That is so cool. But they are angry. Some of them are, at least. I like how the Brachy is all alone. Maybe we give her a mate later. Right, okay. Let's take care of the raptors before they take care of the visitors. So let's have some water around here. Let's increase the radius and let's have some cover around here. Maybe here. There we go. And we can have a prey feeder right in front of the viewing gallery. Nice. So this is the female. And where is the male? There you are. Does bro does not know that there is a female over there. He will have to explore the enclosure. Let's quickly take a photo of them. So let's take direct control. I wish there was a first-person perspective for helicopters. That would be fun. Is this worth 100k? No. Okay. Oh, you know what's going to be worth 100k? All the diabolical amount of juveniles over here. There we go. Easy money. Easy money. Alright, okay, so let's take a photo of the raptor. There we go.
While the dinosaurs are
Nice.
living wonders,
I might actually
money
place a
is
nest
what
here.
brought them back and keeps
Maybe
them
we can
here.
have baby
A
raptors.
European
I haven't seen
theme
baby
park
raptors
needs to
yet.
be a moneymaker if it's gonna survive long term.
No violet dinosaurs. So do they need like a medium nest? Yes, they do. I'm gonna have the nest be around here, hidden from the visitors. There we go. There we go. Nice. Now we can have some baby raptors running around the enclosures. So let's quickly also place a maintenance post around here. Yeah, that's a good spot. And let's see, that has 3, 2, 3, 2. Okay. Let's do that. Nice. Okay, so things are going well. Things are going well. Now we can start working on a hatchery. Right. So, weed, is there any specific pterosaur you would like me to release into the aviary? Let me know. Preferably something that will fit within this. I think actually all the pterosaurs can fit within this aviary. Surprisingly, the quets don't have a high space requirement. I genuinely thought they were going to have like a high space requirement, but they don't. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. I completely forgot they have like a pretty pretty wing. They have like pretty wings. Tappy Jera. My favorite is are these guys. So cool. This is what pteranodons wish they were. All right. I'm hoping the nest is going to be occupied. Unoccupied. That's all right. This is a gigantic. Why are they angry? What's going on? Adult females. What happened to the female? Are you? Yeah, you're the female. Do they need? Right. Okay, wait, hold on. So they require another female. I did not know that. Okay, that's all right. I can do that. I can do that. Let's see. Where is the raptor? There you are. Let's do that. Let's speed things up, and let's help them increase their population. I think by now, yeah, oh, never mind. Not bad. The amenities are. Actually, the amenity, we will have to build some amenities over here. I'm gonna wait before I do that though. I'm gonna wait till we have a bit more dinosaurs. You could be the female. And I'm going to just have one raptor. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I select male? Yeah, no. There we go. Almost made a mistake there. Almost made a mistake. Ooh, what's going on? Needs maintenance. Is this not reaching all the way here? It's not. Okay. We will have to build another one. I'm gonna try and space it around here maybe. There we go. Ooh, we just have... Okay, yeah, we have just one maintenance facility. I think that's all right. I don't think we need more. All right, I'm gonna drop you over here. There we go. So our main goal right now is to make more profit. I think we might have to just go with more amenities. I think that's an easy way to make profit. So let's just do that. 32, 43, 45. Okay, let's go with 45. 78. 89, 98. 98 was the highest. And that's 100. There we go. We will have to come back and change this, I think. How are these doing? Right, yeah, it's a good thing I checked. 100, there we go.
Transportation underway.
I think the raptors are just fighting to figure out who's going to be the alpha. 97.
Confirming asset.
Let me just see which one has the highest. Let me pause the game first, actually. 46. I think that's the highest. 75. 85. Let's go. 97. And that's 100. Fantastic. I'm just locked in. I'm just locked in. Locked in on the profits, that is. Sure, I'm gonna go with this one. I don't like the fact that I have to keep an eye. I can't speak. I don't like the fact that I have to keep an eye on that. I cannot lie. Why are we not making any money? Okay, so maybe we don't have a shop here. Maybe we don't have a shop here for now. Let's actually just not do that. There we go. The goal here is to make profits, not lose money. Now, I would like to research a hyperloop, actually. Where is guests? Are you the hyperloop? Yes, you are. Scientist limit. All right. I'm so sorry. This is going to be another case of firing scientists. Not the most enjoyable activity here, but we have to do it. Now, what do you need? What do you need? You need logistics. Okay. Where? Okay, who has the worst logistics? Okay, I'm gonna fire. No. I need to fire you. Oh my god. Fine. You're gonna take the hit for now. I apologize. 6 logistics is insane. 633. Okay, there are some really good scientists, and before this gets refreshed, I'm going to use this opportunity and hire them because I don't want to have to suffer later. You're gone, but you're resting. Why did I put you to rest? I'm so annoyed. Can I just wake you up and just ask you to leave? I'm sorry, but like, let's not give him rest. 336, you're hired. There we go. So we need someone with high genetic skill. Okay, who's kinda bad? These two are kinda bad. Alright, you are gone. 333. You have 5 genetics, but like 1 logistics. I would like to balance things out. That's kind of my goal here. Let's go with that. Now, what is our... That's 19. I'm sorry, Mr. Fry. You will have to be fired. I'm sure you were a good employee, but I need to make profits. I need to make profits. Money is what I'm after. Right. Okay. I'm gonna hire you so we can balance things out a bit here. There we go. All right. Hyperloop. Here we come. Nice. Okay, so we're going to have a hyperloop from preferably somewhere over here to over here, and that will increase our transport rating. I mean, our transport rating is actually horrible. Wow, that's tragic. Sorry, my electricity went off. That's all good. I wanted to ask you, since you were the one who suggested an aviary, what pterosaur would you like to have in the aviary, and why is everything broken? What is going on? We might have to invest in another maintenance facility here. Yeah, what's going on here? At task. Let's do that. No, that's a ranger team. Oh my god, I'm stupid. where is... Oh, here's the maintenance team. Okay, right. They're finally on their way there. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's all good. Okay. What is this? Yes, Hyperloop. I still haven't built an Hyperloop yet, as you guys have already figured out, because I just researched it. But I look forward to it. Hyperloop, there we go. Oh, this actually looks like this looks like an arrival point. Huh. Quite small. Yeah, I'm gonna have this maybe be somewhere around here. Ooh, nice. Nice. We can squeeze this in here. Nice. And how far away can I have this be? So what exactly is this? Oh, nice. Okay, so I can have this go like so. So let's say I want this to maybe be all the way over here. I don't understand. Where do I make the entrance for this? Oh, do I just... I think I might have to just connect it to this one. Oh, nice. Okay, that gets connected to that. There we go. So what's the problem here? Right, that does not have any electricity. Okay, that's all right. That's an easy fix. That's an easy fix. Do you have... I do have Thanos, yes. I do have Thanos. I'm sorry I keep calling it Thanos. I just genuinely don't know how to spell its name. Or pronounce its name. Okay, let's do that. There we go. So now we have a Hyperloop station over there. Let's quickly place one somewhere around here. Yes. I'm thinking... Let's see. I'm thinking this is a good... Maybe this is a good spot. It's right in the middle of this and this. Oh, we could have it actually be here. There we go. And then let's connect it to that. There we go. Oh, you can see the Hyperloop traveling. Oh, that's cool. Whoa. Whoa, that's kind of cool. Nice. Okay, what's our transportation rating looking right now? 88. Nice. Let's do Thanos and check the species it can share its enclosure with. Then do what you want. Okay. I'm probably going to just have the Thanos. Boom. Any specific colors you would like me to have the Thanos be at? Or be as? My ability to have conversations has gone down over the period of this stream. As you can see, really struggling over here. There we go. Okay, so they have claimed a nest, but they need more water. I can do that. Just randomize the colors. Let the game choose. All right. Needs maintenance though, so we will have to keep an eye on that. Modify genome, randomize. Save and exit. And there needs to be 2+. Okay. So let's cook this up. There we go. Speed things up over here. And while that's happening, I might just invest in a secondary maintenance team here, purely because the first one is absolutely losing its mind. There we go. New dinosaurs. Ooh, there we go. We have some eggs. We're gonna have some baby raptors around here. That's nice. Now, where are the maintenance posts? Right, there's one here. I'm gonna unassign that. Assign team 3. There we go. And unassign you and assign team 4. Nice. Okay. Let's go here. Let's select the eggs. Unfortunately, we just have one. That's all right. I'm going to make another one as soon as this one's out.
Procedure.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay. I hope. Oh, yeah, they're definitely hurting. I think it's because all the food is over here. They're losing their. Oh, they're panicking. Interesting. Wasn't there a galley that was like a different color? No, it wasn't a galley. It was a para. Hold on. Where is the para? Not you. It's raining. I swear. Okay. There's the different colored para. Here you are. I look forward to the design. Oh my god. Nah. Nah. Oh my. Okay. This is so not going to be funny. If it is 1,000-foot storm again, I'm actually gonna lose my mind. Okay, okay. Where is going to where? Okay, I can't even speak. Where is the 1,000-foot storm going to spawn? Ooh, there we go. I'm going to release you, but just give me a minute. Okay, maybe we don't have 1,000-foot storm. Maybe. Okay, good. Good. No 1,000-foot storm today. So that's all good. That's all good. I was ready to crash out.
Humans experienced during our recent handling of anomalous
Is this randomized? This feels like the color I had chosen for it. Either way, a pretty looking pterosaur for sure. Let's quickly modify genome. Yeah, it is randomized. Okay. Cook you up. There we go.
commencing synthesis.
Yo, welcome Iron. Welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Long time no see. I'm doing good. I am doing good. As you can see, still enjoying Jurassic World Evolution 3. I think you should add purchase in the aviary where they can sit on. Wait, are there specific things called purchase that I can add, or is it something that I have to build? Like, is this like a modular building thingy bajingy here? Oh, I love the colors. Nice. I'm gonna go with you. Make you a male. Oh, right. There needs to be 3, right? Might as well go with that then.
Commencing synthesis.
It's great that the viewership is now expanding by exploring different games. I'm happy about that. I am happy about that. Ooh, this one's pretty. This one's pretty. Nice. Now we're gonna get multiple messages letting us know we have like the baby dinos all grown up and stuff. I am going to take care of your needs. You will have to just give me a few minutes. Oh, look at it. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, I just like how it's just squatting down. Oh my god. These look at it. That's so cute. Why are they so cute? Now, before you start breaking the enclosure, I'm gonna actually start working on the requirements here. Actually, that might be a good idea. We don't want these guys escaping. So let's see. Let's have the water be here. Maybe we could, yeah, let's have it be like a river. Nice. You need fish. I can provide that. Let's have it be around here. You need wetland. And you need barren. I like Thanos because it requires barren, which is something that I can provide easily and it's not a big headache. I might just, so what, okay, it has explored the entire area, so that's nice. I'm gonna decrease this down to maybe here, and maybe we can add some wetland there. There we go. And for barren, I'm gonna go with this. And let's reduce the area, maybe increase it a bit. And we can have this be around here. There we go. Nice. All right. I really thought that because a new game is tycoon based, the retention gets low. I have no clue. I genuinely have no clue if I'm being honest. Yes, there are perches. Just search in the catalog. Add one fish feeder near the dome gallery too. So the premium guests can see them feed. I love that. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. First, I'm going to look up the perch. Oh, wow. Yo, I did not know these were a thing. Whoa. Do the pterosaurs actually... Okay. What's going on? Let's go in here. There we go. Do the pterosaurs actually end up like sitting on them? If so, that is amazing. I wanna add one maybe around here. Okay, that's okay. We gotta keep that in mind. What about this? Oh, this one's gigantic. I like that, but I feel like this is a bit too uncomfortable. I'm gonna go with this. Oh my god, I don't want to add the perch on the aviary. That makes no sense. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Let's go here, advance move. And I want to scale this up a bit. Oh, we don't have the option to scale it. I see. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. Let's add some water around here. There we go. And where is the fishies? The fishies. There we go. Ooh, the water is not deep enough. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's do that. Can I please add fishies now? Yes, yes, I can. Yeah, I'm gonna add this here. There we go. All right, now let's take a look. You happy? You are not happy. What happened? Oh, right. You need more. You need more friends. Yes, they actually sit on them. Add one in front of each gallery. Okay, okay. Where? I mean, this is kind of right in the middle, you know. Both these guys and these guys can view it. I like the placement here. Do we have the rest of them ready? Not yet. For some reason, the maintenance team is not cooking here. What's going on? Add task. Inspect aviary. There we go. And let's speed things up a bit. I had no clue that there were perches for these guys. That is amazing. I cannot wait to see them sit on that. It's gonna be so cool. Alright, we are super close to releasing the rest of the Thanos.
Complete. Prepare asset for release.
Ooh, I like that. I like that color. That's so pretty. Oh, I love that. Whoa. Can I just say, these things would be absolutely terrible. Oh, whoa, hold on. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought one of these sat on top of the perch. But okay, as I was saying, obviously these guys would be absolutely terrifying to come across in real life, but the design in Jurassic World Evolution makes them look so peaceful, like with their like beady eyes. They look like they just mind their own business, you know? It's things are good. Nice. I hope that we get to see them sit on the perch sometime soon. What about the raptors here? Right, so we have the baby raptors. What's going on? I think the baby raptors require, yeah, they require like a meat feeder or a carnivore feeder, right? So I'm probably going to place this here. There we go. Yeah, nice. Oh my god. Oh my, wow. Wow, that is so cute. They look like house geckos. They genuinely look so much like house geckos. I mean, I know they're supposed to be lizards or related to lizards, but I wasn't expecting them to look that much like house geckos. Oh, they're so cute. Maybe not so cute when they tear your stomach apart, but it's good to have them. It's good to have them in the park. And we're just a star away from 5 stars. So that's good. We will have to work on the amenities and stuff soon here. The names oh, I can't speak. I really cannot speak. Dragon of Death in Greek. I see. Interesting. Did my router crash? My router did not crash. Good. There we go. I genuinely thought my router crashed because my replay on my other screen was buffering. Okay, there we go. Why are the raptors being tranquilized? Probably because they were bullying the rangers. That's all right. Okay, now I think it's time. We are not going to joke around anymore. It's time to bring out the big dogs. It's time to bring out the T-Rex. But before I do that, hold on. Let's go to research. If I can, you know, see where research is. There we go. Now we're going to go for this the big fences. I genuinely don't want any T-Rexes breaking out. As much as I would like that to happen because it would be fun. For now, for the sake of my profits, I don't want any T-Rexes breaking out. I am thinking we could have the... Ooh, nice. Nice. Are you the... Ooh, we have some different... Ooh, nice. Okay, so all the paras are now maturing. Nice, okay. Ooh, what are you... Oh, you're the different colored one. I really want to see what pattern this one's gonna look like. Let's see. If you observe them for a while, the babies of each species perform playing animations. That is so cute. Oh my god, can we talk about the baryonyx animation? Oh wow, you're really cool. You're one of the OGs, I think. Missing ground leaf. Damn, okay. Let's increase the intensity here. There we go. Why did I not do that? Why did I not just increase intensity before? That is so stupid. I love that the babies have like playing animation. But yeah, the baryonyx animation for the babies is really cute. It's like the crocodiles. It's like how crocodiles carry their young in their mouth. So that's cool. Now we have the best fences invisible gate. Invisible fences. Do we go for invisible fences? Can the T-Rex really not get out of these? Do we take the risk and then have the... Yeah, I'm gonna take the risk. I think it would be nice to have the T-Rexes just be inside an invisible enclosure. And we might have to expand it around here as well. It depends on how many Rexes we have. I'm thinking we go for 2. I'm thinking we go for 2 Rexes. Nice. Okay, there we go. While that's being constructed, I'm going to quickly place a large substation. I think maybe somewhere around here is a good place. And let's have this go here. Boom. We kind of have this entire area just not being used for anything. So we will have to put this place to use as well. I mean, worst case scenario, we place a lagoon here, I think. Oh, this is way too small. Never mind. Okay, so we're going to have some T-Rexes here. Genuinely hoping they don't break. I don't think they should break out. This is level 6 and the Rexes require level 5. So things should be fine, I say. And then the T-Rex break out probably. I don't know. One can hope. One can hope. A man can dream. I wonder if a viewing gallery is required for invisible fences. I would guess not. Because the fences are invisible, so the dinosaurs would be pretty viewable, I would say. There we go. We can have that be there. I'm not a fan of the invisible fences, mainly because I like realism. I'd rather place large rocks as fence barriers. I like the way you think. I do agree. I think invisible fences are really cool for tricks. For example, I saw someone building like an accurate Jurassic Park use invisible fences to trap a raptor inside the Jurassic Park raptor enclosure or the raptor paddock. That way you can have the raptor be inside the paddock, the building that we see in the original Jurassic Park movie, and still not have them, escape and stuff like that. These definitely have their uses, but like, yeah, I can see why. Might have to just yoink one here, can't lie. Cannot lie. Or maybe we can yoink one here. And hopefully that helps. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Come on. There we go. Yeah, now that's up and running. Nice. Gallimimus has matured. Wow. Wow, that is so pretty. I'm pretty sure you can't access these colors in the hatchery. So you have to breed the dinosaurs to get specific, like, I guess, patterns and colors. That is so pretty. Oh, you're like a classic galley. I like that. And now this entire area probably has no electricity. Interesting. So we will have to construct a power station. Maybe just plop one around here. Obstructed by pylon? There we go. Storm defense. Why is increased output not available? There we go. Give me the increased output. I want all the electricity. You can also place them in this game. Wait, place what? I'm sorry, I was not paying attention to the context. You mean the rocks? Oh, we are going to have to really make this place work in a few minutes here. Okay, on the bright side, the paras seem to be doing fine. Like, they don't have a problem. It's the galleys that seem to have problems. Okay, they're happy. They're good. Okay. I have no clue what I just unlocked. Right. This. Increased output. There we go. Let's add increased output for you as well. Big dubs. Did I add any? Wow, I haven't added anything for you. That's insane. Advanced. Okay, storm defense and advanced equipment. There we go. All right, it's time to cook up. It's time to cook up the Rex. And we have a scientist limit. Great. Okay. Researchers. All right. So you are a problem. You are going to be fired. Bye-bye. And anyone with like increased genetic skill? Yes. All right.
Attention personnel.
I swear, if it is another storm warning, crash out. Crash out. Why does it say I have a scientist limit? What's going on? I have an idea. How about a tiny habitat for smaller species like Microceratus, Moros, Interrepedius. I have no clue how to spell that. Tacos or Proceratops. You can add smaller fences for them, mainly because they are so small, and make them very close to the pathway, so the guests can view them without the need of a gallery. Okay. We might be able to do that around here. This is like a big area. Let me go for a site map. There we go. Yeah, we have a pretty huge area over here. Hold on. There we go. I have a feeling that these guys are a bit angry. No, okay, they're good. Okay, so the paras have... Oh, hold on. Yo. That's a pretty color. What about the white para? I really want to see the pattern. Oh, I think you're the white one. Nice. I like this. Cookies and cream. Okay. I like the idea of having like a mini enclosure, which we could probably do over here. So I'm gonna quickly just cook up a T-Rex. Just hold on a minute. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Okay, you're bad. I can finally fire you. There we go. 4's good. I'm just gonna go for a quick refresh. 5. Okay, now it's 26. Okay, can I why is there a scientist limit? There we go. No. Wow, okay. So we're gonna require some really good scientists. We might have to fire this person or this person. A bit tragic, but tends to happen. We gotta focus on profits over here, of course. Fire, and then okay, you're hired. Okay, can I please make a T-Rex? Yes, thank you. Wait, hold on. No, not you. Right, okay. I'm gonna go for this. Actually, I'm gonna go for this because I still haven't seen this. And this is the healthy Rex, I think. No, what are you? Oh, you're the female from the second movie. Big E.T. You're the aged Rex. I'm gonna go for this. Let's go. Go back. And cook you up. The scientist limit is because you don't have a scientist with enough logistics to start synthesizing. You fired the scientist and with more logistics. I honestly, the way I'm running the park right now, it's not efficient. I'm not doing things the right way. I just want to make it by. But I do realize that I do need to work on my scientist hiring skills. And you should add a staff center to rest your scientists, those who have red line. I do have a staff center. I think it's around here. There we go. I just haven't gotten around to giving this person the rest. There we go. Alright, soon we are going to have a T-Rex that's going to walk around over here. Probably should place a ranger post. Maybe around here? There we go. Okay, all of these are really far away, but that will have to do. Team 1, Team 2. There we go. Select. Oh, nice. We got 2 T-Rexes. Big dubs. Okay, I'm gonna make you the male. And insufficient funds. Wow. Okay, so we will have to wait. Oh, why is this gone down? Okay, we will have to increase our profits. The T-Rex will increase our profits, but we need profits first for the T-Rex. Right, so I can place viewing galleries. Ah, okay. Interesting. Okay, let's say I place one here. Ooh, we will have to upgrade the parts at the beginning. And I would like to add one here. There we go. And then here I would like to add a viewing platform. Nah, that's actually kind of a crap idea. Throw that out the window. There we go. More viewing galleries. I'm gonna place probably this over here.
A new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
There we go. Now we have a full coverage of the Rexes. Did it really have to be this way? I don't know, but it is. So let's have it be maybe here. I want, like, okay, if there was invisible fence technology, I would not trust it. There is no way this thin piece of line is going to keep the Rexes away. I know it has to do with them being like shocked or whatever. I know how it works, but it's still diabolical. Okay, do we have enough? We do have enough. No, we don't. We have to wait. We still have to wait. Not enough galleries. It's the Tyrant Lizard King after all. Where is... Oh, there it is. This should... I'm hoping this is enough. This should be enough. There we go. Okay. I'm going to actually have... What do you call it? A thingamajiggy over here. Let's have it be here. I should be able to just run it across.
Some damage here.
There we go. Let's connect that to that. Nice. And if we need any amenities and stuff, we can build them over here. And we can also build amenities over here as well.
Food is thrown out.
Right. Okay, how's the shelter looking? Shelter and restrooms are bad over here. So let's quickly fix that up. So let's add one here. And then let's add a shelter here.
Restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
I love that. For whenever nature calls. There we go. Okay. So let's take a look. Okay, we have to change the amenities soon. Transport rating is 70%. I have no clue why that is. Restroom coverage is 98%. I literally just fixed the transport there. Construct an operational security camera? Sure. Where is it? There we go. Boom. Keep an eye on the Rex. If I had to guess, it's probably going to break maybe somewhere over here. There we go. Assign capture team. This is just there for fun at this point. Okay, so we have the Rex ready, but we don't have enough money. Right, okay, yeah, we have to check. Right, I don't know why the transport rating is bad. Management, transport. Oh, okay, okay, that's okay. This is a easy fix. This is a super easy fix. We just do that, and then hold on. Let's go to demolish mode. Delete that. There we go. Let's connect this to that, and then we connect this. Incredible planning, by the way. So let's delete that and delete that. There we go. Delete that. There we go. So how's the transport rating now? It's still bad. It's still bad. Nice. So we will have to build another one here. Break this. Oh my god. Do not let me design a park. I have a feeling that's a storm. Let's do that. And let's connect this to that. And of course, this is not connected to a path. This is top 10 tragic events. Can't lie. There we go. Okay, if this does not increase transport rating, I don't know what will. BRB in 10 minutes. All right, take your time. Select eggs. Okay, now we should have some money. There we go. 3.5 million. To be fair, oh yes, this is a storm. This is a storm. Now, before I shelter, how is shelter? Shelter is good. Open all shelters. Really hoping we don't have another tornado over here. That would not be funny. Really hoping we don't have another tornado. I really don't need more tornadoes. That's enough. That's enough. You can stop now. I get the point. You don't mess with nature. Blah blah blah. The storm can stop. Ooh, we are going to have even more baby raptors. Let's go. Agitated by storm. There we go. Let's wait a bit. Let's wait a bit. All right. Things are slowing down now. That's good. Once these raptors are out, I'm going to destroy the nest. Because I don't want to have too many raptors here.
I'll fix up this damage, no problem.
Nice, okay. Alright, a few more seconds. Capture a photograph of a juvenile emerging from the nest. Honestly, that's alright. I don't want money. I'd rather just be left alone. Cabot Finch mentality here. Nice. Alright, let us release this into this enclosure. I'm kidding. Alright, I'm gonna place you here and I'm gonna place you here. Ooh, let's go. Wow. Wow, these guys are much darker. I love that. Wow. That is so cool. And now your nest privileges are now taken away. Oh, no way! Objectives complete? Nice.
I must say, I'm impressed. And more importantly, our client is impressed.
Big dubs.
And there were no other incidents that I should be concerned about?
Negative. All under control.
Very good. Then I will leave you with my congratulations.
George, you didn't tell her about the second sabotage? Have you been spending too much time around me?
I'm pretty proud of this place. You and I were both involved with the 5 deaths, so it's nice to show the world just how secure they could have been. If the right people were making the right decisions,
George.
that is.
I didn't realize
Thank you for
you were
not
so sentimental.
snitching on me.
And yes, I have been spending too much time around you.
That's the Lambert I know and love. Still, I guess the next task here will be making it as good as it can be.
I will say Cabot Finch, I really didn't like him in the previous games. He has grown on me now. He's genuinely such a fun character. All right, it's time to sprinkle some trees around here. We will have to wait for the other Rex as well. All right, let's have a prey feeder here. And let's have a prey feeder here. And let's have a prey feeder here. Yes, we're going to have 3 prey feeders. Because I want them to be happy. Because they are my favorite dinosaurs. Yes, there is favoritism going on here. Gonna add some water around here. Make it look nice a bit. There we go. And now you need some arid. I'm gonna go with sand actually. Why hasn't this Rex formed its territory yet? What's going on? There we go. Now it's overlapping. Arid grassland. Ooh, that could be nice. There we go. Okay, we will have to add some cover. So let's dot maybe a few trees around here. Maybe some here. There we go. Ooh, there they are. Oh, that is so cute. I have never seen this animation before. That is so cute. Oh, that was genuinely so nice. That was genuinely so nice. Oh, that's awesome. I like how saturated the lips are on this guy. I genuinely want to see more of their animation. Shelter coverage. Right. So we're going to have to we're going to have to increase shelter and restroom coverage over here. So let's do that. And let's do that over here. Ooh, what's going on? World marketing tour. The entertainment sector wants you to send a scientist around the world promoting the site. Sure, why not? Why not? They're gone for 15 minutes? That is diabolical. That is insane. Alright, let's also work on the amenities. But before I do that... Ooh, the T-Rex is running. Oh, it's chasing after a goat. Oh, no! Okay, okay. That is amazing. That is so cool. This shot is insane. I want to go into camera mode. Oh, look at that. Look at that shot. Oh, that is insane, man. Let's see. That's such a funny photo. Not funny for the goat, but there we go. Oh, I don't like the fact that the guidelines appear. There we go. All right, now let's take a look at the T-Rex eat the goat. Oh my god, the goat didn't even have a chance. The goat didn't even have a chance to realize what's going on. Oh, the calls are insane. The calls and the roars. This guy is chill. This guy just minds his own business. Nice. Oh right, we need to have a maintenance post. Hold on. Got too into dinosaur viewing there. Ooh, we are going to have quite a few maintenance posts. I'm going to move this around here. There we go. And have team 4. There we go. We're going to have to place... Okay, that will not be covered, unfortunately. However, these can be covered. And then let's place one here. There we go. I was yapping before I started streaming. My voice is absolutely dying right now. There we go. But we are pretty close to 5 stars, so So let's see how things go. Maybe I could drop another Rex. Oh, the animation. The animation is back. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, that is so cute. Maybe instead of having another T-Rex drop in, let's place a nest. I would like to see some baby Rexes. Do they need a large? Yeah, they need a large. Okay, all of these aren't really hidden from guests. Kinda my fault, can't lie. We might have to place some trees around. Cover. I'm thinking we have this area like so. And then we place a nest in the middle. No valid dinosaur. Partially hidden from the guests. I thought this was pretty well hidden. Okay, I'm gonna place this here and let's see what I can do. Let me see if I can add some more cover. It's still not hidden. Ah, it might be because of this. Yeah, it might be because of that.
Take a good look at this objective, then stop looking.
What if I
and get it
destroy
done.
this? No. Let's bring that back. Maybe I should give up on the dream. Maybe we give up on the dream. I wonder if what if I place rocks?
Damage found?
No, let's not do that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try actually placing the rocks and see if they make any difference. Let's go for... Let's see, let's go for these and let's see if these make any difference or if these can hide the eggs. I'm thinking preferably somewhere over here. Oh, I don't want to cover it entirely, of course. I'm just curious if these count. Is the T-Rex angry? I hope not. Oh, the tail might be stuck. Never mind. That's a gigantic rock. Which is not really a problem. Would this work? No. Alright, I'm just going to give up. I'm just going to give up on the Rex dream here. And I'm going to just drop in another Rex. We tried, and we failed. And we have a scientist limit. Great. Alright, until then, I can at least work on the small enclosure here that Veed suggested. Maybe? Ooh, hold on. Oh, right. Wait, hold on a minute. I didn't even oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm actually stupid. I didn't even place the invisible gates there in the T-Rex enclosure. I'm stupid. This is so dumb. Okay, let's do this. And oh, I can hear the Rex from here. This is a bit awkward. I don't like the fact that it snaps. Is there a way I can not toggle snap? Okay, fine. I give up. I give up. I give up. Okay, there we go. Now we will have to have invisible gates here. Incredible technology, can't lie. Invisible gates. So we can have that be here. There we go. No wonder the T-Rexes and weren't able to get checked upon. There we go. We will also have to place a gate around here. Wow! So the Rangers can just drive over them. That's actually good. That's good. So why do I require an invisible gate? Can I just say some things don't make sense? Either they don't make sense or I don't have any sense. I don't know. Alright, now we can have some small dinos around here. Was I... Oh right, the scientist was on a world tour. There we go. Let's cook up the Rex. Once that's done, I'm going to have a bunch of small animals in this enclosure, or dinosaurs, as Veed suggested. So that is the plan. And hopefully, this will get us to 5 stars. Have a total dinosaur appeal of 11,500. I mean, if it's the dinosaur appeal we are going for, why can't we just go for a Spino enclosure here? I think that might be the way to go, perchance. And we could probably release... Oh, there we go! Wow! 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 Whoa, that is so cute! I did not know they could do... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that is so cute. What's the appeal on this guy? 148. I'm thinking we go for a Spino enclosure here, but the enclosure is really small. I think a Spinosaurus would actually crash out. Let's not select that. Begin incubation. I think this is way too small for a Spino for sure. Okay, what is the Rex? What is the Rex appeal at? 1249. That should be enough? Question mark. The problem here is my inability to do math. I'm Indian. I should be able to do math. Why did I place palm trees? There we go. Nice. I think we will have to wait for the other raptors to mature as well. Right. Yeah. It's going to take a few more years for these guys to mature. But these guys are happy, so that's nice. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Triceratops is here, right? No, oh no, we have Dilos. Dilos might be a good option. I might go for a Dilo then. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a Dilo enclosure here. Let's go. And then the invisible fence can have like this is nice. They can just spit on the visitors, because even though this is an invisible fence, it doesn't mean there is actually anything blocking the spit from the Dilo. Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. Okay, before we crash out again. Right. I still don't know why transport rating is so low. I've done everything I possibly can. Where is the transport rating low? There. Fine. I hope this is not a storm. I don't think it is. No, it is a storm. It is a storm. Why do I even say that? Why do I even just try to convince myself that's not a storm? Okay, let's break that. The storm can wait. We have other important things to worry about. Oh, what the Sigma? Delete that. Okay, there we go. Alright, now let's quickly open all the shelters. Alright. The Rex are going to be a bit angry, but that's alright. We have to place a maintenance post here. Structure damage. Ooh, okay.
This next objective will help us continue supporting dinosaurs. A noble goal deserves maximum focus, as I'm sure you'll agree.
Alright, let's close all the shelters and let's take a look at the maintenance team here. There we go. Add task. There we go. So let's have them fix that up. Release via airlift. Boom.
Impressive work.
Ooh.
Hammond would have loved this place.
Oh, we did it.
More importantly, the client loves this place, which means
let's
they
go.
love us.
You know, Finch, business isn't everything. I work with the security sector because I want to make the world safer for humans and dinosaurs alike. Even Hammond didn't dream of a park for the profit. He wanted to wow people. But what would have wowed me was a bigger budget for a security team.
You lost me at business isn't everything. All I know is that this place makes money, Din is getting an amazing reputation, and I only had 1 or 2 panic attacks. Not a bad day at the office.
Okay, let's wait for this to be done. And Arid. Where is Arid? There we go. Now, there we go. We got the message. Nice. Now we have the Parasaurolophus statue. Big dubs, big dubs. I am actually glad we were able to complete this within like a span of 4 hours. I say 4 hours. That is, 4 hours is a lot of time. But like, I'm glad I was able to complete it today. So that's awesome. Let's quickly place. So what I like to do, if you're new here, is when I finish a site, I like to place a statue. So I am going to place a statue probably somewhere around over here. So let's do that. Let's go here. I like to place the statue of the site. Fountain. And let's see. Let's go with this one. It's going to be a bit awkward, but we can do this. So let's have this be there. And then let's look up the para statue. There we go. I like the fact that the para is the statue that we get for this map. In some ways, the para does represent the original Jurassic Park really well. So let's see. Let's have it be somewhere around here, I reckon. Right. Okay, but we will have to bring this down a bit. Advance move. Let's bring this down and move this maybe around here. Okay, let's move this up a bit. There we go. And that will do the job. Nice. Ooh, I like that. We have some water as well. Nice. There we go. Big dubs. Big dubs. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's stream. There will be no stream tomorrow, unfortunately, but I should be able to stream on the 3rd of November. And on the 3rd of November, we are going to start the Biosyn Sanctuary and hopefully, once again, finish it within a stream. So, thank you all so much for watching. I'm really happy that so many of you managed to like make it to the stream and chat and stuff. I had a lot of fun, so I genuinely appreciate it. And I hope you guys had a fun time watching the stream as well. So yeah, once again, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to meet you guys in the next stream. And until next time, keep working hard, never give up, and goodbye.